Okay, mic's working. Let's get into it. Right, it's map 3.
Managed to break in.
Early pit, but it's the rocket that goes in as well. Now Harvey to try and pick up the slack.
It is 5-2. I know that Patman popped the fuck off on map 1. But they might lose.
Absolutely found by May. They were here to shut that one down.
I mean, blame the different regions for having
begging,
a completely different.
Right now for Global Esports. This attacking side a little bit woeful with the
2.81 VLR rate. I mean, that is insane.
Drawn too heavy for the early engagements as well, which is, you know, quite crucial for them, right? GE won
32 and 5 is
so.
quite something, though.
If you're not giving it to them, they have to adjust.
32 and 5. And instantly back to playing Duelist -4.
Still holding out for a possible timeout, but now it's up to 62.
You see the Vito utility and a Prowler going in towards main as well. You kind of
being
feel
on
comfortable that this might be a
on at 5 AM for me. Why do you need someone to be on at 5 AM? You should be asleep.
Rotations immediately coming over for Cess to be able to
oh, sorry if you get an ad.
And then you can just go for a bit away with sprays through the walls that you can refresh with the dark covers available, but eventually a gap. Stingers will draw close.
Especially with the Nova Pulse going in.
Are these good games? I think this actually might be the higher quality game, despite on paper it not looking like it should be. Although,
but Pat
looks like the map's a bit
somewhat
close, but
there is some damage from GE
map 1, I'm guessing Patman just took over.
Almost inconsequential
map 2,
when you consider that money situation is
DFM 1, and now this is looking fairly one-sided. GE are going to take a timeout.
I'll have buy again to go in. And look, everybody, chit-chat time.
Where are we in the bracket in this game? Middle round 2, so the winner of this plays against Full Sense.
This one not going for the game plan that they'd seen so far on this map in the last 2 times. We were wondering a little bit as well in this Vito situation, right, for DFM.
DFM have honestly looked pretty good. I mean, good for them. I mean, yeah, I think both these teams are pretty decent. So whoever wins this, I think is coming out, you know, smelling of roses. Okay, big 3 rounds here though. You know, if GE go on a run here off this timeout, and we end 7-5. Very different game to whether if DFM go on a run and win 10-2. Game in the balance. These next rounds, in fact, this one is crucial, considering their money here. Autumn attack op.
Is the adjustment going to be an operator on
That's
this
the problem, though. I think
I
think this solo Yoru does have a bit of a
Are you investing Prowlers to figure that one out?
Tough time on certain maps. You know, like on a map like this.
Situation of space that GE see in towards mid, gonna have to look to the other sides of the map.
Like, you know, a
tendencies of
hit like this better be very good.
They won't push too hard
and your B
unless
hit better
you
be
reveal
alright.
essentially all your players on the other side of the map. Prowler's going in at the A site. That'll find Patman, by the way, off yonder as Janska is gonna be here on B with Cess holding the op line.
Oh, jump peek into an actual swing from Autumn.
And now you get the drift as well.
No,
this has to almost be go time. You have to play on the space that you found right now. But they, of course, don't know how many players might be on the backside of B.
Grabs until the drift comes in.
Important to have a vocal player right now coordinate a play for Global Esports. Drift in, see everything that is there. That's a good seize, by the way, to try and finish him off. And it's good spraying. Spray the body for the
good round.
May and Akame, the A players, which GE should know. Now to see if they can get this done.
30 seconds left.
Should be clear as day. Only 2 left. Plus you got the angles covered. So a save, a full save for DFM at this point. 2v5, too difficult.
Bateman and John KD
of just
history will remember.
GE as well.
Bateman.
Hold on to everything else that they require to try and make this a 7-5. So it was nicely done for this round. But again, how many more?
I am just waking up, as you can probably tell by my yawn.
You required the coach input to change things up to see.
I actually need to go get a drink as well. My voice is kind of fried, so I'll be back in a second.
Sort of round, there was anything too exposed, right? A situation where Yatska on the operator, okay, maybe that one's looking a little bit silly right now with the amount of missed shots that we can count, almost requiring 2 hands. But it's the good bait and switch and then just the no-nonsense drift on in. Some standard things in Euro comps. GE gets rewarded. DFM can buy back in.
Absolutely, with first couple of traces here and there, not quite able to purchase up in full, I think.
So actually, Habi, you need to epic.
A couple of light shields here and there.
You're going over towards this A site, you know it's going to be the Fade Raise, and we've not really seen off-the-rip Seize nade combos either. Not feeling too pressured to be able to deploy them to catch Global with the toxic screen that generally goes up. Really focused on towards a bit of a ramp spot right now for Autumn. If May peeked out, there's the backing up of GE to start to get those sprays down though onto him. I wonder if you're going to try and take this as a dry fight, Patman. That would be ill-advised, but he does win it. So an advantage for GE. Space that he is very hungry and finding and very well rewarded for.
Might even look for a Kame right underneath. He's trying to spot for it. Kaide's close by as well, but unfortunately goes down the ropes. Autumn finding the shot in, and all that's left is just Cess.
Job's done. Recognition at the moment, it would seem for GE, that DFM are not going to be playing into a lot of these.
I leave and they lose.
A lot of these extremity
Saving
positions.
again.
They're going to be holding back a little bit more. That one's going to be a bit of a freebie from Patman's Adventures.
How was my vape session? Lol. I do not vape, though. If you look outside,
Is going to be having
extremely foggy, so you might think so.
As well. Not a lot of value with the from the shadows already online. Hold your utility, sure. See what you can do to try and maybe cheese the last round of the half. You're going to be forcing in no matter what for DFM, but will it be with a Phantom or not? Position revealed.
Still got a little bit of time to go. The whole team starting to corral around.
Yeah, I do like the slight awareness as well from Autumn to hang around just a little bit over at that A side in case there was the TP to try and
farming
sneak
points.
Defuse, but round gets done in
4K?
the end. You drop the gun as well, so a little bit lighter load for DFM coming into the last round of this half, but I still do feel like they would have felt
the
like
conversations this week, if Global going to win this game, I mean, maybe if they even don't.
Now I start to wonder if this goes 7-5.
The conversations about Envy and Paper X
Really is the thing
and their
you wanna
mistake.
think about, isn't it?
Ooh.
While the final round plays out, secondary op being brought out by Javi this time.
Evolution on Lime, but no showstopper on the side of May. You'll not care about the rest of the utilities at the moment as Kaide is spotted in towards mid. And ultimately, Yatska.
So much of hindsight, Harry's.
Strategy, get that drift online.
Is it? I think there was definitely Paper X fans who were not happy that they dropped Patman.
For the Japanese side,
Really
passiveness over at the A side again, not contending with the choke itself.
It does continue to keep Kami and May invested though. Now slowly begin to move through Garage. Yatska.
Oh, I don't know if they were spotted just yet. It's a bit of a bait play to sneak Yatska in to do something very large.
His TP could expire as well.
Oh, it will in just a second. That's why he's incentivized to go looking. Well, that's wrong.
And that's exactly where G will
Cess.
press in and execute Cess, getting hit by Nightfall, as well as trying to shoot out the Haunt.
He just ran into the open before the smokes had even gone down. He's very lucky to still be alive.
G not quite pushing in just yet because they don't know what's on the other side of the smoke, but that might be a slight mistake. Now Cosmic Divide up. Billy's coming back through. CE's landing perfectly, but it doesn't quite land onto Yudo Tantex. The evolution, they will just continue to push through, hunting down frag by frag.
I said if they can go from 7-2 to 7-5, then DFM might be in trouble. Honestly, considering these are the 3 rounds that I've now watched, how the fuck was it 7-2? How the fuck was DFM winning this game? What I've seen here is a complete destruction, and DFM looking shocking.
Isolated kills, but Mr. Patman says no. 7-5, some recoveries from GE, but Quack, was 7 enough for DFM from what we've seen already? I don't think so just yet, which makes more importance on this pistol round.
Because now, like, defense side, like, this comp should be good defense side, right? You got a Veto, you got the Yoru.
Sorely need just to be able to push this all the way through.
You should be in a good spot defensively.
Up on Furl,
you know, you got double smokes.
down towards Split.
Like everything should be good here, really, defense side setup for GE. So I think 5 might be enough, honestly. If they win this pistol, I think they win the game. I think DFM have to win this pistol. Frost threats work better when his team understand the language. True. Why are they all doing this pose? Why are they all fucking mogging? Texture was doing it as well. What's with like the fucking 2000s blurry ass photo? What point of Patman on? Well, you just got a 4K. So on Breeze, did he get any aces? Got a 4K and an ace. Holy shit. He's farming points. That's +4 alone. He has +3 for the map. He gets 30 is what? 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. +5 for 32 kills. So on this map alone, he's on 12. He's got 12 from one map. $13 for that. Just got a 4K, so that's 14. He's on 12, that's 15 at least. He'll probably finish top of the VLR, which is another +3. So he's probably going to end on about 19.
This is going to be more of an alpha side situation, but it's going to be over towards B, and it may very well just be DFM getting in free of charge and going for an early plant.
Oh, clear on through with double satchel.
Well, I said they needed to win this pistol.
Not this time.
Don't like the frenzy at that distance.
No, I don't like the frenzy at that distance
Tough
either.
way to recover for the remainder of GE.
Yeah, 5 versus 3, but a safe plan.
Oh, I don't know if you can really walk out though. Crystal completely smoked off. You don't just able to get one, but
winnable.
Again, not really
Winnable.
favoring them. Crystal
What?
finding more shots.
What?
Pulling all the way up and down onto it at the end. He's managed to spot them down. Goes for the reload.
Oh, no,
Crystal up for the
Crystal.
hunt. Also needing to reload. They're both
Oh.
running out of ammo, just enough
Just
for
realized I
Kaide
forgot to
to
run
find
out.
the right opportunity.
Danging
They
that
knew
now,
exactly where
YouTube.
Kaide was coming because he falls in towards the chokehold in that 2 versus 2, but you couldn't quite finish off the kills. And I mentioned for a very, very specific reason that it was a safe plant. There was recognition in that moment from Global Esports that they don't need to kind of take the fight over at the tower towards Kaide, but they do. There was an opportunity for them to just focus in the 2 versus 1 for the slight timing to get on towards the spike, but instead trying to play on the lower HP stuck scenario of Kaide in the chokehold, and Crystal cannot allocate the shots to get the 1 versus 1.
That's tough. That's a
DFM
tough L.
had the beginning,
That
Global
was
had
almost
the
a
middle,
5v2
but DFM had the
crazy
end.
comeback.
These rounds continue on this way. The end might draw near. Crystal, though, trying to thwart it. Out with the classic. Kaide at the trade. Javi gunned down as well towards back up the site. So a pretty clean plant. Minimal damage sustained for DFM.
And Autumn just has his selection on where he wants to try and navigate for some damage here. Is it up through towards tower or towards screens? He's spotted by Cess and even just finished off very cleanly. As the the pistol round is doubled for DFM.
Okay, double pistols DFM.
Green skin.
I wouldn't know.
Keep forgetting.
Is it going to be a bit of a bonus scenario, though, for DFM to look to try and take a series here and continue a middle bracket run? Definitely going to be too early to tell, but we know all of those watch party goers are going to be very happy for them finding these rounds, having a 4-round lead. Important one here that is going to be every member of DFM challenging straight towards this A side of the map. That is going to be a little bit of a pressure cooker scenario for Harvey. Maybe even more for the guys over at the tower side.
Oh, playing off the ropes though should help them somewhat, and there they go. A couple more kills.
I mean, that's a bit greedy.
Perhaps
The third
bad
one
as
is
well,
biblical greed.
Eating a seize though.
And that
Unfortunately
is,
turns away the
that's
wrong
beyond
second.
biblical
I'm
greed.
seeing a
That's
lot of
just
mistakes at the moment.
stupidity.
These decisions to take
Now,
these fights
Autumn,
from
though.
Global.
Ultimate's still in an amazing spot here.
It is a good push, don't get me wrong, but it always looks like Kaide was aware of it.
Yeah, managed to slip in, now holding the angle. All of a sudden, feeling the pressure to take the fight on against Autumn. He thought to TP, but that's where Akame
He
goes.
tries to fake it just then.
Awkward as heck. Crystal coming back through. But this is where things could get really dangerous with 1v1s. Crystal,
Why?
no!
Are we switching guns?
Javi now. Walking on forward, looking for Cess. Where
Oh,
could
he
he
missed
have
the
gone?
fatal.
The
He could
Nightfall
still win
sent
this.
by Akame clears so much.
Now tough to win this.
You've got the stars, but you're looking the wrong way.
Okay,
That's
I now understand how
feeling their
DFM are winning this
location.
game. I think I
You were
now
talking about the
understand.
watch party.
Now, I just want to remind you, they got the first 2 kills in that round.
I can only imagine what
I mean,
Foster's
this
going
is,
through.
as I said, biblical greed. You can never go back up for the
from the
third
history
there
that
on
we've
your
seen
own.
in the coaching
And then
series
what
for the
on
last
earth
7
Batman
seasons
is doing,
probably.
I have no
What are we
idea.
doing?
And then
Some hand
Ultimate,
animations.
just,
That
I mean,
is
this as
a
well. Holy shit.
Extremely sloppy round to come through from Global in a lot of those moments too. Having second, having third challenges on ropes.
Because see, you can just
Switching
sit.
weapons
You've got
going
to
on
judge,
around
bro.
corners.
Sit, invents. You know, your whole fucking plan. A seize does not keep you on the rope. That's a game loser right there. I mean, that's pretty tough. So you lose a 2v1 pistol into a 5v3 bonus. Rough. Rewrite the story in blue.
As well, which would have been really nice if G got
Yes,
it.
they would have. Yes, they would have.
But here we are.
Interceptor
use of the
destroys that.
interceptor.
That's quite cool.
Actually there to zap out the poison cloud. So see if that's going to be worth it over there for Crystal now, as you've got immediate rotations from Patman and the rest of the squad towards the B site. And well, it's wrong. Everybody gonna have to run on over towards the A side if that's where DFM recognizes it's going to be weaker at the current juncture.
Fortunate though, because
We ever see
there's
Melty in
so
tier
many
1 again?
gaps.
Yeah, where is Melty playing now? Is he in tier
I
2?
mentioned Patman for a specific reason here at the moment, because he has to be kind of self-sufficient on this site. Because I wouldn't mind a world in which Harvey does skedaddle on over, and then you can play on your own toxic screen. Chokehold destroyed.
Should be a little bit telling, right?
Portal closed.
Oh, it just tells you that you can't go vents. It's going to be a dirty situation. If you go by yourself, you're looking for a little bit of timing. The worrisome scenario is just Autumn, because he's got no escape route right now.
30 seconds
Just a
left.
flash and an angle. He will be able to find the first
Spike down
pick,
A.
but instantly traded. Now DFM
And
hiding.
we've lost our tower control, and we're still knifing out.
Planted.
Slight timing from Udotan perhaps, though, but it's still one that's been intentionally left open. DFM quite aware. These kills could go really south really soon. Kaide quick with the trade. Javi, though,
Hold on.
out with the Sheriff.
You can immediately see the switch up in positions as well
There's
from
a smoke.
Cess. Not hungry enough to give a 1 versus 1 duel. Gonna try and play this one with Yatska a little bit, but the smokes do obfuscate the vision.
And also
Oh,
revealing
that's bad from Cess.
locations, but Cess not able to take the duel. It's down to it onto
Tough,
the
but-
spike where Yatska
Nice
was
try.
lying in wait.
And then there was 11 for DFM. It's gonna look to be
Okay,
another
11-5.
uphill battle for Global Esports to try and get back
Have
into
Razor
this
here
map.
as well.
Just likewise of Pearl. Whilst the evolution is going to be online for Yudotan, we're waiting to see just what the evolution of a whole looks like coming in towards this one right now for Global Esports, because they had just felt, you know, very below par, essentially.
Okay, Razor
into
into Viper's Pit here, maybe? Or mid default. If you're Yudotan, you're probably using your ult here.
I can take back and you pick.
Autumn on a very ambitious line at the moment, but needs to make sure he doesn't give away the goods, which he
Whoa,
does
he
not.
swung and
Swing
got
on
that kill with an
Yards
ult. That's kind of crazy.
But will it be advantages converted or not? He doubles on down.
I'm a little bit worried about Pacific looking at this. Maybe MEA is the best region.
Oh, Yudotan had to be careful as that smoke did bloom. Would have been a 2 versus 1.
I actually don't think that's the craziest play in the world, by the way. You're all gonna give question marks. I actually think that's not that terrible of a play against the Yoru up.
And that kill could have been it.
Because it's possible that there is no one on the site and you walk up here and win the round. It's possible that the Yoru has left whoever is on the site and you're in a 1v1. And you get that 1v1 in a 4v5. I actually don't think it's that crazy, it just didn't work out.
Might even give them match and series points. Autumn in with the
But they're about to lose anyway,
a
so.
little bit desperate to look out for as much as possible. If Crystal can find the frags, but he
Holy
wasn't looking
fuck.
the right way. Main quick to respond, and now the flash goes out. It's just one guy in against a whole
He's only
DFM.
TP from that spot screen.
Elects to save out for the
That's
up.
not
Instead,
true.
you're up 5-12 now.
That is a lost in the source moment from GE right there. Taking battles that they did not to, and the dimensional drift of Autumn.
That could have been a TP from the start of the round. His TP could be fucking here.
And Crystal just looked like he didn't hear it.
I am speechless. Not quite sure.
I'm kind of not right now, because DFM are playing these rounds very wisely.
True.
They have, ever since we forget about the first map. I've been a lot more impressed by the way they've been navigating.
It's not the start of the round, it's mid-round. I've got news for you.
as
This
opposed
Yoru
to how
TP actually
GE
lasts
have
more
been.
than 2 seconds.
I mean,
You could throw it and wait. I mean, in fact, when's his first kill? His first kill comes in at 120.
They are on a
fuck are you talking
flawless
about?
run on the attacking side of this split map at the moment.
A
Against a
Yoru
composition
TP
of
lasts
DFM
30 seconds.
That is defensively strong.
they just won a 3v5.
They won a 3 versus 5. They did.
It's pretty incredible.
That was not his second
They're
TP.
definitely doing things right, but
That was his first TP. You
most
just
of
saw
us
it on the
outside
replay.
looking
He
in,
had a
I mean,
TP
only
left.
wonder what's going on with GE. Meanwhile, for DFM, this could be the rounds up out for Yatska now.
It's 7 map points. It's more than they had in the previous map.
DFM good or G bad? I mean,
Once you're on
judging
this
from
level
what I've
with the
seen,
operator at the moment, you're just immediately getting
G
the puzzle
bad.
pieces played, forcing Autumn off the line. DFM a lot of time to cook with for themselves as well. Make sure you're not burning the recipe here.
Ooh. Oh, well, things catching fire a little bit. Autumn managing to put it out. Back in with a double
shot.
peek again.
It's a helpful set of hands, don't get me wrong.
Now, how did they lose this? How did they
I
contrive
think
to
a lot
lose
of
a
people will be
2v4?
asking for GE, where was this a couple of rounds ago?
They're on
Seth's
Spike,
going
but
to
they do have
Kame,
Omen
see
ult,
what
so they
can
gotta.
sneak
If
in
they kill
and
these two.
find, as the Spike is technically in a unretrievable position right now if Global keeps on going forwards. Seth does have the ultimate to pick it up, but you have to find advantages first before deciding to utilize that.
Yeah, it's way too risky for now. Op still watching the angles though. And that will pretty much mean that this round is done.
Oh, so there you go. Shooting fish in a barrel for Autumn.
All shots one by one.
Yeah, all shots 1 by 1 at the end of the day, but it needs to be more of the team play, right? We can't just have moments of individualness. Because
Can't believe you're
we saw
getting
what
gaslighted.
happened.
Well, hate to trade.
Now,
Let me
lose
put
an
it to you this way.
example on the flip side, a team
Even if that is
they
his
showed
second
last year.
TP,
It cannot
how the
just
fuck will
be a
DFM know
one-man
that 20
army
seconds
attempt.
into the round?
It needs to be the rest of the squadron also lining up together to laser opponents.
Round by round, boys.
And we are missing that at the moment. Yes, you can say rounds by rounds. Don't get me wrong. It's always round by round in this game. That's only your first on this defensive side. And we're eventually going to have a stack of ults from DFM to throw into the mix as well.
Okay, that's a good little start though.
They might want to stop coming
Quickly
towards A.
responding to Mace footsteps up ramp, but now
So see how now he's
where
TP'd
else
over
do
to
you go?
B.
It's DFM, that was all a ruse.
Yudotan
Oh,
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
Kai, Day and Autumn with the op yet again. making mincemeat of Cess. So this round looking a lot more of a premium tasting one for GE. Maybe in a flawless variety as well, which it will be. Very important for the upgrades.
Maybe it's time on DFM.
The economy in these tumultuous times.
I am watching a ranked game.
Yeah, you really want to keep your stonks, investments, everything going up. But at the same time, while these rounds go through, right, there are some timeouts the DFM can still deploy ults that they're still cycling up on as well.
I mean, it's the latter for me, right? You shouldn't need massively a timeout to try and steady the ship at the moment, because for me it was just 2 rounds that Global have found with the...
Okay, DFM timeout. Maybe let's not keep walking around the map against the Yoru op. Maybe let's try and find the op first. You know, use our utility to find the op, and then make a plan based upon that. We are global esports. We don't lose. Well, that's a curse if I've ever heard one.
plays out.
Oh, look at the ults. How close they are to coming online for Yatska, for Kame.
As I said, Prowler out first. See if there's going to be anything on the closer line with that operator. You'll hear the Interceptor to zap a little bit of this utility. So you start to get a little bit of a picture of who may be playing around as things start to get destroyed. And Autumn's offline as well. Not able to get on.
Yeah, not quite. Cess, though, somehow still alive. He sent out his Paranoia a little bit early as well. The team
now the Grim Reaper is here.
Shot down by Yudo.
Do have Omen here.
Leading towards the back of this Cosmic Divide. They just
Cosmic Divide actually makes it more. I hate the Cosmic Divides on air. I think so many of them are bad.
That it looks like Global Esports were ready for, but they do manage to find it nicely as Yatska TP deep in, whereby Yudo Tan, rest of the team hitting the shots as well, getting up those guns. And you would feel like in this situation that the job is still not done. 2 versus 3. We go around the merry-go-round for DFM towards this B side as well in a very long ride. Now look towards Global here, needing to make sure they aren't
30 seconds left.
Too hesitant too. Making sure they're just holding, guns up, not getting caught out at the wrong timing. Because this should shift into a bit of a retake. Crystal for a Prowler, Autumn for a Flash, Harvey with a couple of stars as well.
10 seconds left.
But this B site does offer a lot of good angles that DFM can hold for. So you have to make sure you do not
How deep does he go? Too deep on fade.
Hopefully not. Akami tries to go peeking. Hopefully trying to walk with 1 kill, but it's not going to happen today. Not in this round.
Cess has put himself in the right spot for this flood of alley.
Oh no, though. Stinger running out of ammo. Yeah, that's going to be quick enough.
Okay.
The flash is coming through. Well enough for GE to put another round on the board.
A good spot if there's
losable.
No horns. Let's be real. No horns. Maybe it's a better gun. Maybe it's a Vandal or something like that. Maybe they overlook a corner. We've seen players not check corners so far today. But it's good for GE. They hold on in their one-at-a-time step that they need to go through.
It's the upcoming round, though, that I'm a little bit worried about.
God, imagine if they didn't throw all of those rounds at the start.
Not every single ultimate is online just yet.
Not yet, not yet. We're close.
There was some utilization as well in that one for GE too, right? Getting that Cosmic Divide in. Unaccessible soon. Autumn getting closer towards the drift though, 1 away. If you need to deploy that, I feel like you're definitely going to have that ready.
Stay focused.
So let's see what this one comes out for DFM off the get-go. Mid-protocol with a 1-3-1. Pit towards the B side of the map as well.
Interesting
to
put your
Yatska's operator potential.
Where is your interceptor? You haven't even put it down, Utertan. That's
Wait out the talk
probably
screen,
not
smokes.
great. I was going to say, why
Perhaps
wouldn't you put it
approach
on
through
A? What if they
Prowler.
run a fast A exec?
Bit of a different look towards the Veto util as well on this B site. There's that dimensional drift coming in for Autumn
Pretty
because
useless.
they are feeling a little bit
Horrible.
problems in this round already. How far up are DFM? The drift is not going to be able
I guess it gives
to
them
find
vents
any
back,
kills, any rewards there.
Just enough information outside middle to start to perhaps worry about the
And it stays DFM off from going in towards the vents, more importantly, right? From looking for some different angles to try and find some opening advantages. Haunt towards A main dodged, by the way. So there's a good window here for DFM to get free ramp control, to set themselves up for a drift of their own into this A site.
Yeah, start to worry about it.
Oh,
Kaide already sneaked up ramp, spotting out Autumn. Into the site though, out of the drift, and that's
Holy,
exactly
the
where
double
DFM
duelist.
starts
GG.
to execute. 3
Yeah,
players
Vipers,
dead
put yourself.
in an instant.
Welcome to my world.
As I said, these ultimates, they could have been waiting for all of them, but it was go time on the dimensional drift, scoping out everything. Akame can even rip in the Nightfall towards the screens and
That's a
make
nice
you have
exit.
a bad day here if you wanted to.
Never mind that, the guns at this point just not even enough. Just Pat to try to do and lift up everything. He's got to work around the pit. Right now, just trapped around elbow, and as soon as he peeks out,
Well,
set.
Global will probably feel like they completely threw that game in the first couple rounds in that second half. Because they did. Quite simply. Quite simply put, they did. So it's DFM that move on. And will play against Full Sense. And Global will play against, I think, Viral or Gen G, right? Or do they go here? Not quite sure. Hold on. Pickham, I got Zeta losing that. Yeah, they go to the low one. Okay. Well, Pac-Man farmed some points, but DFM players, they if you got any DFM players, that's gone pretty well for you. So congratulations if you got a DFM player. I also saw that who's it called one? Lev. Neon finally getting me some points. Let's go. Who do Lev play now? Let's play against Sen. That should be a good game. The games in Americas today, by the way, both pretty good. NRG 100 Thieves, G2 Cloud9. Nice little game. How many points did Neon get? Highest rated player, +3. 19. Fucking hell. What a joke. No new quests? Sad. I actually realized that I could make a standard deck. Drawn 3 cards? No. They kept all the aggro cards in there, apparently. Which is good. Yeah, we'll put you on there now. Good old Riptide DRX, what a card. What good cards are in here that I could get? that are in standard. I mean, that's not bad, but it's a purple. It's not really what we want. This is a pretty good card. Oh, you, of course. Should definitely be in there. One of the quintessential aggro cards. Imperial Demolitionist. Used to be a 2/3. Good old days. Grenadier is pretty good as well. But I need something to end the game. I could go crowd favorite. It's not bad. Let me think about it. One of my favorite cards as well, of all time. Really fun card. Decimate not in standard. Boo. Imagine not having Decimate in here. Well, I guess it is you then. Need one more card. Probably just want another 1-drop, if anything. Another warning shot. No, we need another 1-drop. Let's go for Precious Pet. Chobra last time said it might be red light, green light for GE. Could that happen? Are they the new full sense? Is it actually Frost? Could be. Could be. So next game is DRX T1. Which on paper you'd think like, oh, that's going to be a banger game. But given what we've seen from those teams, I'm actually a bit more concerned. I don't know if the standard or eternal queue will have more people, to be honest. Or if anyone will be on at 5 AM in America, but we'll find out. I'm still going to watch this game, yeah. I've got nothing else to do. We'll watch the game for sure. And then I'll stream all of America's tonight because I'm not doing anything tomorrow. It's kind of weird how my week goes. Like, I go from... I would say my most tired days are like Thursday and Friday. Then once the weekend comes back, it's not too bad. I'm not sure we're going to find anyone. So let's try. Where's 500 channel points? What did you do? I got a VFL review. Time out somebody else. Zoltux. That was 9 hours ago. I'll do it in a second, Santos. If I can find a game here. Maybe watch China as well. Do you actually want to watch China, though? Who's playing? JDG FPX. 1-1. It's actually in between the maps. Unlucky. JDG just won 13-3 in lower round 1 here. And everyone had such high hopes for these teams. And here they are, lower round 1. Rough. Look at this. 2022 APAC World Finalists. Sag. Sag can't find a game. Sag. Nothing to do. It's like catfishing. Cape Cod and the islands. Coastal islands of Massachusetts. Oh, Jaws. Where is Jaws set? I don't know. Do the VFL? Bring up a fair point. 6178. You're on 325 points. Right, this guy's just fucking flexing. I don't want to review this team. I mean, Durker IGL only know is no. Lovers Rock, good pick. Mazzino, good pick. Asna, tough. You picked the 100 Thieves player who's not doing so well. Leviathan, DOS 9. True heroes have DOS 9 in their team. Chronicle, fine. Cryo, good. Zinx, we shall see, though I wouldn't get your hopes up too high. Who are they playing? Are they playing Varel? I mean, they should win against Varel, shouldn't they, Genji? Yeah. Okay, so he probably will get a win. And then who will play the... They'll play Global after that. Well, that's pretty losable. Xavi, I mean, the thing is for these Global players, like, they are in a bit of a tough spot now. And unless you've got Patman, you're probably not doing too well in that last game. And then Inspire, a pretty good pick. So overall, I would say this team is pretty good. I mean, you're on 325 points. So yeah, that's quite a good score. I don't know, where does that put you on a leaderboard? 325. Top is on 393, but you still must be doing pretty well. I mean, yeah, what? You're like, you're in the top 200. I mean, that's pretty fucking good. Where are you? Santos 7, 187. There you go. That's pretty good. That's not what I wanted to click. Neither is that. You're watching China Map 3? I can put it on. But, oh wait, is it started? I just realized I wasn't live. It's not on yet. I don't know what this is, so I'm just going to put in Bouvet Island. Martha's Vineyard, of course. 19th century Australian criminals. A bank robber, an outlaw. I probably will know his name, but I don't know his name, so I'm just going to put John Smith. Ned Kelly. Ned Kelly, the Kelly family, of course. 1943 in the UK. Allied invasion of Sicily was called... Oh, what is it called? Oh, wait, this is the one where they deceived them. Operation... What is it called? Why is Operation... What's Operation Overlord? Why is that the only one I can think of? Operation... I will know this, of course. I just need to think of what it is. I mean, I've done World War II in A-level history. We did do this. It will be in there. Somewhere in the back of my brain, it's in there. I know it. So this is where they faked to pretend that they were going to go through Greece, but then went through Italy. Was it Greece? But what was it called? All of the other ones, Operation Barbarossa is coming to mind as well. What is Overlord? I know that this one isn't Overlord. Because it just doesn't seem right in my brain. So what is Operation Overlord? I've just got to know. That was That was D-Day. That makes sense. So what was this one called? God, if I will get this. My A-level history will not be in vain. God, this is annoying. You know what? You know why it's annoying? Because if I was fucking 8 years younger, I would get this straight away. But with time, things fade. God, it has been it's 10 years since I did my A-levels. That's a scary thought. Operation. There's a ladybug on my wall. I will get this. I'm not moving on either. Because I know it. And this one will annoy me a lot if I don't get it. Operation Barbarossa. Operation Overlord. Operation... Oh my god, bro. I'm not moving on. I'm staying on this. This is terrible streaming. The people are probably just shouting it out in the comments. But they need to learn patience. The TikTok mind needs to learn patience. Jayo. What is it? What is it called? Operation... 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 Mincemeat, I think. One of them is called Mincemeat. Is that the one where they disguised that guy, though? Oh, fuck. No, it's Mincemeat. Yo, that is this one. Let's fucking go. Gender and Hinduism. Oh. What is this called? I don't think I'm going to get this one. I know about it, but I don't know what it's called. I ignored Achilles. Sorry, I was trying to get it. I couldn't look at chat. What do you mean? Yeah. Like, I knew that this is a thing, but I didn't know what it was called. Hydra? How do you say this? Hydra? Killer says he's off the broadcast today. Well, yeah, he wasn't casting the last game, so I assumed that already. I hope he's happy. I hope he's having a good day. That wasn't directed at me. Well, yeah, I'd hope that people would realize as soon as you're in the chat that you aren't working. That would be highly unprofessional of you, and I'm sure that, you know, Achilles would never, ever do anything unprofessional. You know, he would never, for instance, say that someone sharted whilst casting. Surely. No one would ever do that. Still got 8 minutes before the game. I've said worse on purpose. That was a very funny moment, though. I can just imagine paper thin, like when you said it. Just like, should I laugh? Are we acknowledging this? Are we moving on? But then I'm glad he decided to go with it. Fictional geese, the golden goose. I don't know. Mother goose. Fuck off. What the fuck is that even? What is that word? That's not a word. That's missing a vowel there, mate. chthonic beings. Greek death gods is Hades, no? He is an Olympian of sort. But Hades is an Olympian, because obviously he doesn't live in Olympus, does he? What? Greek death gods? Mythological rapists? I guess it says trickster. I mean, is Hades a son of Zeus? I don't even know. Underworld gods. To say sleep. I didn't read that one. Would I would I have put... I mean, it does also say commerce gods. Probably should have read a bit more. That's often the trick with this game. Okay, wives of Henry VIII. Spanish. That's Catherine of Aragon. That one I can get. What the fuck is this picture here? What the fuck is that? That meant to be like a little chimp or something? Why is she carrying that? 1898 British novels. Oh, God. Oh, H.G. Wells. War of the Worlds. Let's go. 19th century British letter writers. Christian theologian. Women writers. Anglican saints. Is this... What's she called? Nightingale. What's she fucking called? What's she called? Florence Nightingale is what she's called. There is another one, though. There's another nurse. And if it's her, I'm going to be annoyed. But it isn't. It is Florence Nightingale. If you're not British, there's no fucking chance you're getting that. Like, it's 0% chance. But weirdly, if you are British, you should get that. Like, every British person should get that. But I feel like if you're not... Is Florence Nightingale famous outside of the UK? Feels like one of those people that just, you know... She's pretty famous. Really? Isn't she famous for being a nurse? Yeah. We had her poems, bro. Oh, wow. I didn't realize Florence Nightingale made it across the world. I would have thought that was just a British thing. 1982 films. Science fiction. Computing. Now, films is not my speciality. Films about death games. Religion in science fiction. (1982) films. What's the one that came out? What's the fucking game that came out? Blade Runner? When is Blade Runner? That's the thing. I don't know when these films come out. Oh, it's a children's film, though. Children's film. I'm not going to get this, I don't think. About superheroes as well. RoboCop. Well, it doesn't say films. I mean, it just says films superheroes. Science fiction. Fuck, I don't know. I'm films aren't my thing. It was Tron. I mean, I've never seen Tron. Sorry if you're a big Tron fan. Results. Martha's Vineyard. I have heard of. But was I gonna get it? Probably not. Ned Kelly, tough. The Kelly brothers I have heard of. That one I could have got. Got mincemeat. This one tough. Mother Goose, whatever. Hermes tricked me. I would have got Hermes if I read a bit more, I think. Apparently Tron, very popular. People love Tron. 51% got Tron. Tron. Buzz wins the skirmish. Is that bad for DRX? Maybe. I liked the Tron film, but won't call myself a fan. Tron was good. Are you talking about the? Was there a Tron reboot? Probably, knowing how these things work. Tron. Oh, there's a 2025 film, Tron Ares, Tron Legacy in 2010. And you know what? I have watched literal 0 of these Tron films. The first one, just judging by these pictures I'm looking at, looks very 80s. Tron Ares was literal dog shit. Look, films just aren't my speciality. You know? Like, have I heard of Tron? Yes. Have I? But, like, fuck if I know. It came out in 1982. Fuck if I know. Like, you know, you won't catch me watching Tron Ares or whatever the fuck it was. Achilles has picked a DRX for this game. It's actually DRX favored on the picks. People have lost faith in T1. Apart from Paper Thin. How many VFL points do I currently have? Let's not talk about it. "1982 had The Thing, Blade Runner." I mean, I did mention Blade Runner, but then it said children's film, and I was like, probably not. How was the first game? I mean, I didn't watch the first couple of maps because I wasn't awake. Pac-Man went crazy in map 1. I can tell you that just by the stats. Map 2, don't know. Map 3, sloppy, pretty shit. DFM win. Oh, map veto, it's been a while. I saved the map vetoes for the internationals to make it special. That was the ACS world record, was it really? The fuck is this little package? It's fairly cool, but let's get copyrighted. It's always Jet. You know, in fact, it's always Viper, Jet, or whatever new agent there is. Who do you think is the least shown agent in all these things? I mean, there's Deadlock. There's Waylay, Sky, Reyna. Harbor? I actually feel like you do see some Harbors in there. I mean, there is Harbor. I mean, literally, there is Harbor. See, that's the thing. You all think Harbor, but I actually think Teo is... SB49's got it. I think you never see Teo in these things these days. Good. Breach, not a bad shout either. We do 1 by 1 here in Pacific? Oh no, what? They just come out like fucking R. Kelly. Not R. Kelly, R. Truth. R. Kelly. That's poor, that is, isn't it? That's a sharp moment from TMV. What if no one's there? Do they still do it when no one's there? That's a question for Achilles. If no one is in the crowd, do they still walk through the crowd? Or do they tell people to all sit in a certain area? Like they get the 5 people that, oh, can you guys all just sit here so that when the players walk out? There's always a crowd? I mean, yeah, for DRX T1 there's a crowd, but come on, for... Two with this is some of the worst little low 5s I've ever seen. Vice isn't shown much, you're right. Here we go. T1 DRX. For all the marbles of VCT Pacific. Call the game now. That's a tough one to call, honestly. I'm gonna say T1 win. 2-1. But honestly, I'm kind of going against my own thoughts that I'm gonna say DRX win. DRX should win because if what Kickoff has told me is that don't overrate brand names, right? What we've seen from T1 has been shit. DRX haven't been good, but they've probably been less shit than T1. So therefore, just pick who has overall been less shit. Just assume that that's actually where the teams are and they aren't going to improve that much. So therefore, DRX win. T1 hater arc has already started? Yeah, I guess. Now, it probably will be close. It also is somewhat going to depend on whether Buzz and Stacks can be bothered to actually turn on their mouse and keyboard. Pretty normal comp from T1. Skyteo from DRX. Hermes on Viper. My problem with this team is that they aren't innovating right now. And when they don't innovate, they aren't very good. My problem with this team is that they're shit. I've got to be honest, the level in Pacific has greatly disappointed me. Like, what Pacific teams have overperformed my expectations? Because I had high expectations on Full Sense. So Nongshim have. RRQ have probably met them. DFM have. I mean, Global sort of have. But they were pretty shit there. And then like PaperX, no. DRX, no. T1, no. Genji, no. Like Genji, even though my expectations weren't that high for Genji, they've been worse than I thought. Viral have been worse than I thought. Who are the other teams? I mean, and then Secret. Honestly, Secret and Zeta have done about what I expected. So good for you. But that's shit. Who am I missing? Full Sense? As I said, I was pretty high on Full Sense, but go on, I'll give him a tick. So you got 3 ticks, two wiggly lines, and a bunch of X's.
One team goes down. We already have Gen G go down as well. Are we seeing Nongshim Red Force be the best team in Korea?
Do for Americas and EMEA? In EMEA, BBL, tick, mates, tick. Liquid, actually probably about where I thought they would be. Fnatic. See, the thing is, Fnatic actually did look good against Liquid, so I'll give them a wiggly line. Oh, Navi get a tick.
And I think for me as well, it really is going to come down to
Heretics get 2 X's.
I think important to highlight as well that it's going to be some different ways in which the formulations of these teams
just
are
get a
impacted
frowny
as well,
face.
right? You got IGL differences, you got player differences as well.
Although actually they weren't that bad
on
against
one
Fnatic,
hand,
to be fair.
Seasoned vet joining T1.
Pacific
Rookie
actually
joining
have
DRX,
maybe even been
and with
better
what
than I
Hermie
thought they
highlighted
would
for
be.
us earlier, essentially 2 days.
Yeah.
Which is
Oh,
crazy.
they
This
just
is
get a sad face
massive
too.
early scenes for DRX when you consider something like that.
Just a sign. Hey, gotta
Do I draw
remember new
8s
codes
like
for
that?
T1
Well,
as
I did.
well, you know, getting the
How
step
else
up
do you draw an 8?
promotion through, but right now, what's going to happen around middle? Hermes, of course, the rookie, staying tucked away inside of the smokes with a frenzy. He does
My
find
girlfriend
one.
was saying
Buzz,
I
though,
draw 4
dives
weird
forward.
the other day.
He needs to be really careful here because of the susceptibility towards the tower play.
If you join up a 4, by the way, you're a fucking weirdo.
He's got a guiding light, but he needs some
Hot
teammates
take.
to be able to help him here.
Yeah, can't quite fly the shots for now. Just toss the bird, but still the team falling all around him. He's run out of ammo, and T1 gets their way with the
Start
sight.
from the top,
That is
what,
not
with
the
an
way that
8?
you want those bullets to be shooting out of that barrel.
Ain't no way you're doing this
Unfortunately,
shit.
now
Ain't no
Marco
way
and
you're doing
Hermes
that.
to see
That
if they're
doesn't
gonna
make
be
any
able to retrieve
sense.
things here.
The fuck are you talking about?
An attempt at least. Hermes is so darn low. Mako,
I mean, KC,
well,
yeah, a lot
might
worse.
have some
Giants probably a bit
positioning.
worse.
Look at where
Vitality,
Izu does go down to Hermes. 2
probably a
for
bit
T1
worse.
doubled up.
Yep, the fact that Hermes finds one on 17 HP.
Vitality
Quiet.
about what I
Elbow.
expected.
Flash just gets sent over as well.
Agree with the 8,
Oh,
not with the
just as you
4.
mentioned it, unfortunately, still goes down at the end. Mako
Oh, Mako,
looking
time
for
to
some
play for
favorable
stats, son.
duels, but T1 aren't giving up nada.
Maybe we'll get good T1 today.
Well,
Let's
One
hope.
shot. Just one shot. All right. He's got still a lot more to go, and the spike's not going to give it up to him. So this round, unfortunately, is going to be done. T1 should
Holy
be taking it,
VFL
but
player.
Mako's going to look to drag down as many bodies down with him as possible.
Yeah, we all do sink in the end, don't we? So whilst the pistol goes T1's way, they won't be holding on to any of those upgraded pistols. Deep dive into the pockets
Thank
for
you,
the
Gustav.
secondary round.
Joining up a 4 is diabolical. I agree.
We'll see who is going to be really taking some leads, because I think when I look at this one, right, where
Right
we
click
are
Godza
seeing
with T1.
already having
This is actually
occurrences
just
on
a
this
right
map,
click farm.
already having game plans. I think for me it's not so much as a composition and anti-stratting and such. I think for me it's more having your players
Come on,
really
Munchkin.
being a piece of the
Get
puzzle
some
today.
fucking kills.
Making sure we're all getting the frags, making sure we're all going for the trades, playing on the back of huge advantages, not dropping things, and following in the meme using ults.
YouTube loves shaking his mouse
Not
about,
gonna
doesn't
be
he?
dropping much today, not in this round as well. Izu managing to get out safely. Quick smokes, though.
Yeah, it's good timing on it. It'll stave off any further aggressions immediately, what could be a trap behind the dark cover. But as soon as it does start to fade out, let's see if Buzz is up for the challenge.
Oh, Kurt falls and instantly, well, not quite the
Not the
perfect headshot,
cleanest
but
of
he
all
still
aim
gets it
there
in.
from
No,
Buzz.
paint him a little bit like Mona
Took him
Lisa, but
18 bullets.
hey, still a pretty picture in the end. You got the kills, so it's fine.
We do like to see when Buzz is smiling as well as when he is angry. So, 2 players left for
I
DRX
got
at least.
19 points in a loss.
Back to heaven.
That is what you call TUFF tough.
But ultimately, down to hell soon, you would assume to be put 6 feet under, freeing Hermes, just the classics.
They need awesome.
Blank play coming on out as well for the challenge of Stacks.
Who, let's be honest,
DH.
was having a great time the previous series. Right now, though, with the Spectre.
Look at the fuck classic. Look at these players. They're actual Noahs.
is one
Hermes
more
is a
than-
Noah. Buy the fuck classic.
0 and 8. So you take that. T1 going to double down here. Hermes going to be holding onto the Spectre for a fight right now to see if anyone is hunting him, but you would assume maybe even wanting to ditch that. An upgrade going in towards the next round for the proper rifles, which is exactly what he's going to do. Buzz not going to beat him. Actually wants an upgrade from the Marshal himself, so
Oh,
I wonder if he would have made it had he not turned around for maybe fist bumps. Who knows?
yeah, that's a good point.
Disregard. 2-0. T1. Good start on your opponent's map pick. That's what you'll take here, and this
Wait,
is the
two players
challenge
from
now
T1
to
were
see
playing from
how your
DRX,
first
which
gun round
you were hoping that
plays.
T1 went on.
Standard Viper Walls over towards the A site. Freeing is going to be over here as well with the Vito, which we are, the Tejo, which we are still seeing a liked agent selection from the guy that kind of put him on the map originally for our region. The Abuser, one would say. I was always very impressed by it, but
Yeah,
it was a
freeing
strong agent.
KO
Now, a
kickoff,
little bit stronger
we've
with
gone
the
back
buffs
in
that will
time.
come to the kit.
That's what
Is that a
double
FUT Classic?
initiator
It sure
composition
was.
is about as well. T1 though.
Yeah, not going to be seeing any over-aggressions to go
I
through a
think,
little bit of
honestly,
main
this
play.
has been one of my main problems
Guiding
with
lights
watching
in the pop
kickoff
flash
so far this year,
variety to permit
is that I do
a bit
feel
of
like a
deeper
lot of the
fight.
slow teams,
Still holding on to the paint
and I
shells
would
as
put
Hyunmin as
T1
well.
in there
It's going
somewhat.
to be
like
interesting to see
teams
how
that
he
have
wants to
played
deploy
slower,
this. You've got some
have just
timing on the
actually
wall
ended
before
up
it can go
running
back
into
up.
stacks anyway, not really
Gets Hyunmin
manipulating
back
the
on
map
the
how they
line.
think that they are, and
T1 want no
not
business
working.
in the A
You know,
site
playing
anymore,
double
it would
duelist
seem.
comps but
Leave
not playing
Meteor to
fast,
potentially be inserted
thinking
for a
that
flank
they're
later.
working the map
Think better of that
cleverly,
and draw
and then
rotation
actually
towards
just
the B
like
site where Marco still holds the
I
paranoia.
potentially right
Bane,
now,
well, just a
the
gun
other
in his
team just
hand.
figures it out,
Pretty good with
and
that
you just
thus
end up
far.
running into a stack late in the round and lose.
Good angle to hold as well. Anticipation for now. Hermes comes in to check, but unfortunately will eat too much damage.
Although this one, we have some
which would
chance.
be very telling for Bane to hold just exactly.
Well, it's a
Mako
nice,
as well
nice
off
shot
to
by Mako that
Garage.
probably wins the
And
round.
there go the salvos, completely flushing T1 out into the open.
Nice,
Unfortunately, it
Munchkin.
will
Farm
meet
those
their
kills,
doom.
son.
Munchkin able to hang on by a thread. Gets the spike down at the very least. Special delivery as well, though, and unfortunately that's where he gets completely lit up.
Yeah, there's still a little bit of damage though.
No good IGLs anymore? Well, I don't even think, it's not that there are no good IGLs, I think it's that the meta doesn't, like a lot of these teams are playing double duelist and then playing slow. The thing is, when you play double duelist, you don't have as many tools to, you know, work the map, right, and fake like you're doing this. You know, when you're playing double initiator, it maybe makes more sense because you can, you know, when a Sovadar or Fade probably, you know, comes into an area, people think, oh, that must be where the team is. But when you've got double duelists, it's like you don't want to waste that util, right? It's not coming back. You know, you want that util for the exit.
These little bits at key time marks.
So I just feel like it's a bit of a meta thing right now.
Very nice. Well, let's see what T1 can.
Yeah,
We are fucking playing a little gun game. What the fuck are we doing? DRX just having fun with it.
For T1
Bane didn't even smile.
One that we're really curious about. They've seen what the defensive setups are. In fact, two of the players
Hermes
have
needs
been
to be a
coached
bit
by
careful.
Hermes, so
Everyone in mid.
Hermes
This is
already a little bit
from,
susceptible in previous
P1.
rounds, taking these fights in the vent, so he needs to be
Just run double initiators
careful
and
on how he would
duelists.
navigate this one. Having the
Honestly,
judge, you would
I would
assume
kind of,
actually is gonna be a little
I'd
bit
be
more
down for that.
favourable in just holding that line.
That would
But
be
a
a
retake
cool to
style
see.
variety towards the A site. Well, you're hoping you've either got Hyunmin alive with you, and maybe even taking out some opponents to steal some weapons. 50 seconds to go. This is going to be an all 5-2A.
Astra
for
double
T1.
duelist, double initiator.
utility gonna be
Honestly, with
as
it, with
well as the opening shot.
your
Ooh,
attack side in the
crouch.
comp, like if you had,
do
if
like
you
to
played
see that now,
Teo,
drawing out the utility nice and early, but everyone's getting caught
Teo,
with utility
Astra.
hands plus an inch of his life.
They're also getting tagged down, as you mentioned. Yep.
I daren't
5
say
HP
Breach because Breach
onto
is just
site,
bad,
sure,
but
at
let's
what
say Teo
cost? The
Fade.
rest of the team
Teo
from
Fade,
DRX
Astra, Yoru,
just hovering around, waiting for the
Raze
right
or
time.
Waylay or whatever
this
it
should
is,
just
right?
be as simple as a flash in from Marco and from Bane, perhaps.
Good
Meteor
backside would probably be
overplays
pretty
things
crazy.
for a free frag for Hermes.
Yeah, it felt like he needed to, I guess, but
Tori,
you know,
can you
what
run
happens?
an RNG
Buzz
from
at
1
very
to
least
100
doesn't
if it's
show
one, you
It's way
end the
too low to
stream.
use it. So, flash from Mako, lined up, and now going in with blast pack.
do it on
Showstopper
my
ripped
phone now.
anyway, just to try
I'll show
to
you what I get.
force their opponents to respect it, but Mako just goes swinging it anyway. Munchkin alongside Izu. On the other end of the site, Mako will be quick to react. Izu trying to sneak forward, but he hears the tap. The pressure is on. Does get one tap off of his opponent.
1 to
but the
100.
spike still getting stuck. He actually manages to take
I
them
got
one by
48.
one. It's a Red Bull clutch to knock it
Sorry,
as a
I
home
missed
run.
that. I was.
Well, that is
He
a
died to the spike.
big play from Izu to come through. A bit of a blunder at the end that he does fall
Watch
through
the game.
spike.
Someone asked me to do
Celebration
a. Someone asked me to
priority,
end the
I guess,
stream.
at the end of
I'm
the
not gonna
day.
turn down that chance.
There are worlds, there are universes where that can actually have some problems going forwards, but a massive 4K and the clutch to come through for Izu on the side of T1, where you actually think the retake is looking pretty sensational from
1v3.
DRX as well. They find all the advantages, they find the near spike defuse of the air.
freeing.
The only, I guess, way you're probably having the safeguard in that situation is if there was maybe a dark cover on the smoke to protect the defuse. Opening
Okay, that's
sit
that
down,
one
though,
rifle
from
getting a
Hermes
kill.
onto
That's a good
Izu.
start.
He's been getting more and more confident with the mid peaks.
Where'd the gun go?
Too sure.
Oh, it was easier to have the outline, wasn't it? Anyways.
Toxins, poisons off.
Not the start that you want for T1. Izu down. Hermes maybe getting a little bit overzealous here as well because Marco's not going to be able to get any sort of quicker trade.
I mean,
That's
you're
that
already
gun
in a
gone.
5v4. Do you have to... Why are you not
It's
together?
irretrievable.
Unsettling. And you don't see anything from T1. All of a sudden, they just go on through Garage, especially the flash that was meant to slow them down. Still
paint
through.
shot?
Nades will break apart the formation, though. So one into Garage, one to try to retrieve the spike.
You almost feel like you've got a TP out of here of Munchkin perhaps, although by the timing and the sit back onto the site, he starts to get it all
Holy
done with
Munchkin.
Meteor, and they strike.
Are they aware of the flank? Picked up the outlaw.
Freeing, though. There's that outlaw. It was easy.
He could be anywhere, really. Munchkin could actually TP to A.
No.
Just waiting for the spike. Meteor should have.
10 seconds left.
You never quite know what's happening on the stage. 10 seconds left, and now freeing.
They are not aware at all.
Shot's not quite perfect, though, but the special delivery. Oh!
He would have had a slight timing to be able to find him. Instead of bringing out that util, and Munchkin just grabs him.
Good from Munchkin.
A recovery, Quack, for
I'm not
T1
thinking he was there at all.
in that round.
Incredible confidence coming out from Munchkin.
Well, it was patience from them in that 2 versus 1.
Saber play, but
Waiting
actually
for the
probably
dark
was
cover to make
TPing to
sure
A,
that by
because
the
there's no
timing
way
going
he's on
down,
A.
He's not pushing out from the alley because his teammate can't protect him on all of those lines, right? From tower, from flank, from alley as well. Too many. A lot of util to potentially get the
Those
job
are
done.
2v4
4
that they were.
versus 2. DRX can't hold the fort of B.
Timeout.
They take a timeout. I mean, that's
Timeout,
2 rounds in a row
timeout
that
from
they've
DRX.
lost. I mean, they lost a 1v3 and then they lost a 1v1 there. But still not a great start. Chobra said Stacks will unleash if not on IGL. Why were you just flaming every bad Chobra take? Didn't Achilles say that too? I would have never said such a thing. Because I know that Stacks is a fraud. Look, the point is, eventually, you throw out enough takes, some are going to be shockers. You can't hit 100%.
Oh.
Begging a little bit for some coin in this round. So they're just going to be down onto a Munchkin buy and a Buzz Bucky. A single satchel, though.
They
It's
saved.
not going to get you too deep into the side if you wanted to try and hop on in.
Yeah, have some more. No, you may not. I'm corralled off, especially utility coming in, but also baited out.
Bane needs to be really careful that he didn't rejiggle on that line. Just spotting out the toes of Munchkin. You're not sure what weaponry is around the corner, what investments do lie here. Hermes. Well, he's going to give Munchkin a bit of a headache. That gun is retrievable for the next soldier to have at it.
Potentially a trap as well.
So we save after
Garage
winning.
controls
Let's make
Marco.
sure that DRX can build up
Always
their
due
eco.
diligence for the Omen players to be pushing into their
And also we'll give them a
this
round.
map on the defensive side. But what else do you do? Guiding light towards tower, confirming nil presence currently. So you start to
Whilst their
formulate a bit
eco
of
is
an
on the
idea that
ropes,
T1 is still
let's give them
up
an
against
easy
it.
out
You see tower control.
and a free
Got
round.
A bit of a to and fro trap up at the tower where
30
required
seconds
for
left.
Hyunmin and for Hermes.
Hawk out.
Otherwise, just really looking out for whoever might have picked up the rifle, and that's going to be Izu. Slightly revealed now, and
Oh,
especially
no.
Prowler play. Oh, God, you're absolutely right.
Well,
You
I
have
mean,
a
that's
judge,
only a
you can't
judge
be
that they
bringing out
picked up.
utility in that
We're down
moment.
to
You have to just roll with
14
it.
seconds.
Armageddon had to be layered down. 10 seconds to force a
10
spike
seconds
plant.
left.
Just freeing in the corner.
I mean, Stacks, you
Can
gotta
they
actually
really
just run
push
and plant,
on
bro.
through Far enough to get it
He didn't even
stuck.
try to
Freeing
win the round.
denies every
Down A.
possibility. Despite Buzz's kills, unfortunately, the round is over.
Yeah, but he will be getting that plan to get one step closer towards the
Stacks, you've gotta
showstopper
run
as
to the
well.
site, man.
So you do
What is
get
that
a
foot
little
classic,
bit of
just
a promise
hovering?
that you want to find that in the next round, and you should be promised to find it. Maybe a Viper's pit in the mix as well. So very close round at the end. Had the tail end fights gone a
I mean,
little bit
bro,
of
you
a
gotta
different way.
judge,
5
like,
seconds to try and get the plant down.
You got the
Being
perfect
at
gun for that.
30 HP, should he be finished off there. Maybe you do get the plant down and it becomes a different ball game. So nicely done at least for DRX to be able to, well, not slam dunk that, but maybe you call it a buzzer beater.
Either way, though, next round up and now. Straight up.
That means
through
judge
ramp.
again.
Confirmed information, of course, and bullets looking to
And
line
when that thing
up
lasted
to a
10
face.
seconds or whatever it was.
You start to get
Crazy
a little bit
days.
claustrophobic in the spot in the sight, you would think, for freeing. Especially when the start cover goes down, he is isolated.
Still looking for the right position play, though. Nightfall does get sent through. Unfortunately, he will have to just eat that. Teammates arriving all around him, but not quite the opportunity that he wants. Hermes will go diving in. Hyunmin with the showstopper as well, but doesn't quite.
Fearsome Die, thanks for the 26 months. I honestly thought, does this Viper's pick good?
T1 regaining some control over the site. DRX not backing down just yet.
What do you do now? Don't have a Razor either. I was gonna say, I would have thought teams would be. I would have thought players, when they hear a Euro ult and then they get Fade ulted, would be, you know, a little bit more aware that, like, they're probably gonna try and
line things up, flash
you know,
across into
come
the
out
pit,
behind me.
get some dives forward. I've already spotted out
It's tough when
stacks.
there's other people coming at you.
He will.
Now you're in trouble. I don't love this pit.
Where could the finals
Yep.
possibly
Don't
be?
love the
Easy.
pit.
Tried to
Don't
thwart
get
him
why
with
it's
the pop
there.
flash, but Bane
Put the
triangulates
pit on
wall
this
bang
fucking
through.
spike. Like, it's
DRX
really not that
managed
hard. I mean,
to make
just
the
put the pit on the
situation
fucking
workable.
spike, man.
Yeah, you think at the end there,
Make them
TikTok,
come
you gotta
to
get a
you.
wriggle on DRX. But they're very patient in trying to navigate that retake. Paranoia used really nicely as well for my 2 cents. Unfortunately for freeing, Nightfalls, which is why he can't hear the exit of the Dimensional Drift of Izu there. By the way, I was also kind of wondering for Hermes.
And now we're on an
You
eco
know,
again
a
because
little
we
bit
saved
worried
after
for
we won.
Hermes.
So
Does he exit
that's
that
good
pit
for
with that
T1,
judge?
right?
Does he get immediately shut down? Or does he find some damage? Did get the ladder, so nicely
And the
done.
crucial ult rounds, we've ended up ecoing
retake for
twice.
DRX to settle the advances here as well.
Meteor is
T1
just
need to find
forcing.
this round, otherwise they'll see DRX get the tied scoreline.
We also don't know what light shields are.
It is possible, especially the half bite coming through.
Stealth Drone is clearing so much information over at A for the current time, but you need to get a boogie onto B.
Oh, just enough.
Use
Amount to
Razor
stay
on an
alive.
eco.
Refs have to stay away from the
Get
showstopper,
destroyed.
but also
Thank
Bane
God they
alongside
saved.
Gunman. Just on the side, coming through.
Now
into the
he
choke
should save
point.
his gun because he just
There's
forced for
Meteor
no
left,
reason.
and unfortunately, he's not quite able to get back into the fight.
Bane feels the rhythm in that round for sure.
And kids,
Showstopper
this
of
is why
Buzz
you
not
do
getting
not
the job
save
done as
after you
well.
win.
Very
Even
low
if you
range.
don't have a
Marco
perfect
was
buy.
left with
Buy Guardians.
heals
Buy
good enough.
Bulldogs. You can still
He
win a
can
round.
send
Buy
Meteor
fucking
packet
Stingers. You can still win a round.
4-4. We tie things up. But that was, of
You do
course,
not let your
the
opponents, when they have no eco, build up their eco. Because again, if you lose that next full gun round that you're saving for, you're on an eco again because you don't even have first loss bonus off the first one.
Have the same sentiment as a lot of
You're not
people
building
and
up your loss bonus, so you
DRX
got
fans
no
at the
money.
moment. It is looking like a better oiled machine at the moment for them in their adventures going on forward with the changes that they're doing. And Marco, of course, every time we get cameras on him, seems a lot more happier too, a lot more animated. Usually Bane, the big vocal presence on the roster as well to get everybody situated. But if you do get everyone situated, it's gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
No Viper's Pit mid.
Meanwhile, for T1, though.
So maybe the coach
got one
wasn't
with
the
Seekers,
problem
which
for
would be
T1. Wow.
Quite large to garner in this round. Stealth Drone, once more.
If EDG are good,
Some good looking round.
there's
for
going to be a
free.
lot of autumn haters
He's
that
spotting out Meteor at the moment, so there
are gonna
is
have a problem.
possibility to do what he does best.
I don't know.
Yeah, he has been spotted.
No fuel.
It's hard.
Not enough.
Start to get
toxins
red. Yeah,
going
it's always 4-1.
He needed that wall to,
It's just
to
like-
get out.
Come on, come on.
Toxin screen down.
It does draw a slight rotation away from middle for Hermes, by the way. So imagine if there was a bit of time.
Okay, the flash reveals them on
to
B.
waltz
What,
on
they're going to
through.
run
It'll get
back A?
re-picked back up right now, because ultimately T1 need to come out with a big decision. Where are we ending?
Unsure, just for now. It's straight up the guts of mid once again. Slowed down by Hermes.
Okay,
Oh, he
you
could have
actually
gone
should
for
know
the
there's
hit
3
right
people
now
on this
and
side of
make
the
it
map.
Super interesting.
Whoa.
Problem is you've left no one B
Okay,
main.
Munchkin. Want to split up the
So
forces.
you are just going to stick with
Might
it.
have to. He needs a way to get a paranoia into the back of sight for his team to get through heaven.
No. Hermes up around screens. Still holding
freeing,
on to
bruh.
everything that they've got. It's all down to the fights as
Yum
T1
yum.
just looks to waterfall down. 10 seconds left. And
Yum
Hyunmin
yum.
does not let them pass. Spike being tapped now off to the swing. 4th kill in the rounds.
I mean, it's a good side hold.
And Munchkin's just not going to let him have it.
Not at all. Doing the job for DRX to get it done when freeing cannot on the back of sight, pressured.
One of the best knives, I think.
Incentivized
This
to go
one
for
here.
a bit of a peak.
This
Very
Aztec
late
knife
in
thing.
the execution for T1 as well, and you really don't have...
Oh, that's rough. I mean, it's a good side hold, but it is just 2 kind of bad dry swings. 3 bad dry swings, you might say. When will Centi-meta happen? Where is Deadlock? The Centi-meta? I think Riot is scared of a double Centi-meta, I'm being honest. Because I think they might think it's boring. But yeah, they probably... Let's buff Deadlock, why not? What would Deadlock even need to be Giga OP? 2 grav nets would make Deadlock very good. Like if Deadlock could start the round with 2 grav nets, I think Deadlock would get picked by a lot.
Down to the wire. They need to get in. They need to get in your
They won't do
face
that,
and
but
hitting their shots, which, to be honest with you, a lot of us were begging for, but
why
had
not
yet
3?
to see.
Why not 3? Exactly.
Well, careful what you might wish for.
Oh no.
That
Oh
might
no.
be the round.
Oh no.
Flash. Oh, Mako just could not see for the love of him.
Oh, well, it was
And all of a
funny.
sudden, it's just freeing, and Hyunmin left, but hold that thought because Hyunmin still has a lot more to say.
Oh.
Turns around though. Stacks managing to find square on picture perfect shot, freeing. Just wants to probably save.
Well, I begged to see a couple of shots from T1 just there. And I guess Beggar's Reward comes into play. Pistolas get
It's
the
pretty
job
rare that
done.
you see a pro player get like
Damage
completely
control,
double flashed.
Maybe even ill-advised. You get a little bit hungry for the Armageddon. And what does it do if you gift a kill over towards the side
Who's
of
the
T1 here
best
as
in
well?
the
Stacks
world
picking
right
up
now?
Nightfall. He's far
Honestly,
away.
that is a great
Meteor
question.
getting a
Who is
kill,
the
removing
best
the gun.
team in the world right
Looks
now?
all right. You also kind of want to hold on to some of these ones for T1.
I have no idea.
A round stolen after your own timeout. Freeing might not even survive.
Thrifty.
No, reacted just enough, but other than that, very well said about it.
Thrifty to be picked up for T1 to stop the advances of DRX. Tied scoreline yet again, close to a couple of turning point ults if you can garner
I'm
them
not gonna
into the
lie.
next round,
I
because it's gonna
actually
have to
think
be
it
horde
might
control,
be
it's gonna have to be
BBL
an early
based
fight.
off what
You
I've
wanna
seen.
try and pick that Nightfall up over at the attack side of things. I'm looking towards
But their
freeing
first game
as
was
well.
pretty
You wanna
sloppy,
get
but
that
their
Armageddon
last 2
online
games have
perhaps
just
here.
been good.
Really back up the rest
Like
of
their
the
last
ults that
2
you've got,
games
but
have
you
actually
also
just
don't
been
necessarily need to when you've got that
very
showstopper
good.
from Hyunmin placed at the right point. If Hermes wants to drop this pit as well, where are you potentially going to be putting that?
Oh, not sure just yet.
Yeah, well, you're going to have to get a reel on towards this B side right and ready right now.
T1. It's all again with the executes. Off with the flashes from Bane, trying to thwart it, but
Like a
unfortunately it's not
trade,
going to be
but
enough. And one
you
by
just always
one,
one
they
kill
start
behind
to
here.
trade. The showstopper
Stacks
has
has picked up his
but
mouse.
only able to bring it down to the 1v2.
I
mean, T1 will win this if it's a 5v5.
Special delivery and salvos. How vintage do we start to get at the moment for him in a 1 versus 2?
What do you reckon?
It's 50%. He wins it or he doesn't, right?
Abilities to possibly flesh out his opponent's positions. Oh, look at Meteor. What positioning? Unfortunately,
so
swung at the
quick.
wrong
I mean, there's
time.
just no
And all it took
fucking
was
way
one
you're
tap.
playing a fucking 2v1 like that.
Izu took
Like,
the
how
worst
are you
possible
playing?
spot as well. The
Oh,
first
he
one
didn't
that goes
check it.
checked. Oh no, might be false information. Freeing. Unfortunate as Izu appears out from where he thought he cleared.
That's a good sharp shot on towards Meteor, but the fact that Izu did have a gate crash available at the right time to real take it or to fake it, it just throws a bit of a spanner in towards the grey matter there for old Freeing, who can't get the job done in the end. Didn't go for the full clear on the back of the special delivery. So he would have wrapped him up and posted him. 6 achieved for T1. Last
FPX
round of the
103
half.
eliminated. Well, that was a good pick of who's going to win
Some
China,
strategies,
wasn't
of course, from DRX as well if they want to lay down this carpet bomb. But
Oh,
where do you
fuck.
feel confident in
Headphones
doing
are
so?
all
Meteor,
tangled in my
again,
chair.
showing presence, will always keep you invested in doing some sort of body play over at A. Hermes loses the pit
Oh,
for the last
Jesus.
round of this
I mean,
half as
nothing
well.
that these teams are doing
Being
gives
caught
me
in
much
a
hope.
position individually once more.
This is mid versus mid.
Seekers will go out at least from Bane, just trying to any sort of reaction. T1 will stay away from it.
And if you just want to try and maximize things here as T1, you settle for a little bit, you start to have a little bit of this control that you've relinquished, gathered back by Prowlers perhaps. Stacks can drop in a Nightfall. Izu's one away from the Dimensional Drift too. As I say that, he'll pick it up, but only in death.
You crack me up, man. Well, looks like they're going to start to compete for this middle positioning, though. Both teams going in for a
Shot.
buzz, coming out on top, but it's still a 2v2. Mako
V2.
wanting to peek out. He's cleared out the information, sends out the flash to hold them back.
It's 30 seconds. You can buy so much time right now for DRX as well with the Armageddon, with the
Oh,
salvos.
yes.
And I love
I
the
mean,
position
Hyunmin
Freeing
looked good,
slots
so that's
into.
good for
He
DRX, I
needs to commit
suppose.
himself to the ramp play because the longer that T1 take, the stronger this utility becomes.
As well as if he finds a shot, but unfortunately just revealed for now. Looking for the right time to use utility.
He uses
Will
it
he
too
get
late.
caught out with it? Meteor. Oh, that was close.
He missed the foresight on dropping that down early for the timing on the plant. He's missed the timing, Freeing, which feels a little bit uncharacteristic given his history on this agent. Now Marco versus 2.
It's possible to toss out a progression smoke, but Meteor's too slippery. So the first half ends 7-5 in favor of T1.
Well, a
Oh,
couple of
dearie me. Dearie, dearie me. The thing is that I don't get sometimes is like, once you reach a certain level of player and you've played well before, it always amazes me how in clutches they somehow make decisions that just are horrible. You know, like even Meteor in that 2v1 before, like just played it awfully. Like, how does that happen? Like how does Meteor not know how to play a 2v1 in that situation? You know, stuff like that. Like, I don't get how that happens. The only hope we had, Paper X, are also shite. What is with these pictures? Right, after the pistol, I'm gonna go make my breakfast. So I'll miss the second round and pray that nothing happens in it.
Start to feel a little bit more confident, perhaps.
Yes, indeed. Back into it.
Early info off the rip. So
Full
you've got
B
the
hit.
right positions poised for success here for T1, you'd assume. Unless we just run in to take the fight.
They had the flash. They thought it was good enough, but unfortunately,
Munchkin
that's
using
where
the Foot
two of
Classic
their
as well.
key players fall.
Hold on, he might cook.
Trying to dance around to stay alive, but still not enough. Look at this entire DRX
Get those kills for
army
VFL at least.
just
Yes.
marching, claiming this B side on the pistol.
That's just death by 1,000 cuts at the end of
They
that
tried
one.
to go
Feels
for the
like
most
T1.
aggressive little
They're just getting
fucking...
classic, they're just getting tagged, you flashed, you salvoed,
It's a pistol round. They have no
overwhelmed by
util. You got
DRX's
3 players on
forces.
B.
I thought
Why
they
are
had
you
enough
doing
to
this?
go for the flash plays for sure. Yeah, but on the back of that dark cover, you get in front of that, and it's holding around the box, holding around
Did
the
you
smoke.
even... I mean, I'm pretty sure they did open flash with it, but... I'm not sure if it hit anyone. They were just way deeper than they thought. Right, I'm gonna go make my breakfast. Hopefully they don't get eco.
On top. One pistol round apiece in the map right now. Attacking sides for both. Not able to get in front of the B main smoke. You probably don't even want to contest this right now if you are Hyunmin. But he's going to try.
Oh, should have spotted Munchkin just at the end of that.
It's all right, just the classic. You'll skedaddle on out of there. It is just a full T1 lean to this B site at the moment, but the problem is, if you want to call it a problem perhaps, Hermes, I think you feel too confident trying to find the timing to waltz in towards A with only the Ghost. It's definitely going to be a big call for DRX to just ensure he's inserted there to stay as an option for later.
Good enough option. Might not even be necessary, especially with Mako spotting out so much. Fake TP, re-peek at some point. Izu coming in to investigate, but that's where he will fall.
And the only reason why Hermes does pretty much go through towards A is because of that confirmed information that Marco finds in towards mid. Bane gonna get out of that. And now it's Hermes' time.
One enemy remaining.
All of a sudden. And the Marshal kill the finish. Tied up score. Fantastically played, DRX.
And they lose, you know, a slight sliver there, but they didn't go full balls to the wall purchase. They actually have enough credits in the coffers to be able to have a pretty good bonus round if they want to have a heavy investment here as well. Makes things a little bit interesting for me. But how chewy is this round going to be? And how expected are T1 going to be around some sort of trap play? Nothing too far for DRX though. Just stand it off B lean, immediately push Munchkin back, and unfortunately for him, no heals like Bane has up on the sky. So that is damage delivered and set in stone. Marshall and a Bucky. Bulldog as well for DRX as the weaker weaponry.
Still potential though. Susceptible wallbangs as well. Munchkin will unfortunately have to bail. The majority of T1's forces then to come back in to investigate into B, especially Garage. They get hit by the Trailblazer.
Yeah, but from what you see as well, it was the expectation that they were ready to go for a play of their own T1 back in towards main. And now it's just a exploration for DRX up through mid. Buzz also tagged.
I see that we're at 7-7.
Starting to chip away.
So I'm gonna hopefully assume that nothing
T1
crazy
health
happens.
department. Hermes, well, he does find the wrong timing in towards the A site, removed from the equation. The cut wall over at B, no longer usable.
Yeah, fully revealed DRX's strategy then. So all for T1 to try to set
they didn't
things
kill him
up.
on splash,
Unfortunately,
but
utility not quite landing in time. Bane
Buzz
and
managed to
Hyunmin
get
will
2
still
off
be able to
that,
break
but
them
still,
apart.
2v2.
Buzz claimed 2 though, so it's still a 2v2 at the end.
Plan goes down, special delivery for freeing. What's your ricochet look like? Or what's the double call, the double swing? It doesn't matter as Izu lays them to rest.
I mean,
Ridiculous.
T1,
Crouch down, 2 kills in the
they've won a lot of these, like, you know, late
coordination.
round clutch situations here.
Some good damage at the end of the day for DRX, don't get me
Have a
wrong.
go for breakfast, it's the
T1,
classic,
that they
it's
should
Weetabix.
be gathering no matter what. They get on buy and the extra investment.
What do you think I'm making in that amount of time that isn't just cereal?
DRX either, they can go
Or
again.
toast?
They can keep things really cool in the contest on this map of Split. So we finish off in the last series, we start off for this
I mean, one of you should
Korean
kill
Derby
me, really.
again. One will fall.
What do you think about FPX, bruh?
Yeah, one will carry on, but
One will carry on into Paper X that is looking quite
Actual
vulnerable at the
frauds.
moment.
after yesterday, who knows? Next round though, DRX being able to buy back up, of course.
How hungry do you feel at the moment as Izu?
Don't say how
get
hungry
close to
do
the
you
drift,
feel when
give
I've,
teams some
you know,
options
I've got my cereal here
earlier
ready to eat, and
in
I'm
the mix.
starving.
What do your spidey senses say that lurks around the corner as well? Very passive approach for both of these teams currently. Waiting to see who will bite first.
Especially if it is DRX.
Well, it will be.
Been spotted.
They have to. Trailblazer in. Destroyed before you can spot.
Just
further
eat. I
position
like to
onto
let it
Gizu.
settle
Gotta bail out
first.
strategy. You can't break
I
those
like
birds
to
no
let
more,
the
and he
milk
gets
soak
shut down.
into the Weetabix.
Quick punish.
Call me a freak. I
Grab
don't give a
launching
shit.
pad for
Maybe I am a
DRX.
bit freaky.
Sight.
You hear that judge though? Scares you a little bit. 40 seconds
What's my
to go.
favorite
Do you
Vandal skin?
decide
Good question.
to retreat or try to bully your way in?
Yeah, I like
Omen
soggy
and Raze
Weetabix. What about it?
Showstopper. That will be the bully's tool.
Oh, he
taking
got.
off
Whoa,
the
Buzz!
judgment.
Buzz is back.
Instant flicks
You heard me
back
talking
to
shit.
back. He takes down 3.
He's sending him to the moon with that one now, Hermes. He's just going to get the message, unfortunately, a little bit too late this time.
What was I about to
Versus
say?
3,
I
Spike,
actually can't remember.
ungatherable. 10
My favorite
seconds,
Vandal
sit
skin.
and hold, and
That's a
C1
tough one. Favorite
will come
Vandal
away
skin.
with the round after some very sharp shots from Buzz.
What Vandal skins have I got? Can't remember. Who uses the fucking Vandal?
Incredible reactions coming through.
I mean, the Minima Vandal isn't as good as the Minima Phantom, though, unfortunately.
Now he's got his
Smite is
showstopper,
good.
while Izu
Yeah,
still
Smite,
is close to
classic.
Dimensional Drift as well.
Both these teams needing to be aware of the fact that you cannot let the spike, the time that you have to plant that spike be in your opponent's possession, essentially. Remember that time exists and go in with a lot to spare to pick up the slot.
This is a good Vandal.
It's a lot of work.
Resets the economy of DRX as well to make things a little bit more problematic, and T1 to achieve double digits first and foremost. So we'll see if that does come into fruition as a different look right now for DRX.
Because some of the popular Vandals I actually think are kind of
do
shit.
not favor in history of this one. 1 plant last time on A, 9 on B. They love that secondary site.
Well, this time we'll see what they can really garner. Right now getting hit by paint shells. Mako looking for a possible TP across.
Buzz.
Does manage to upgrade to a weapon.
Oh,
but
Mako,
out
what are
in
you
the
doing, buddy?
open. Nah. Hyunmin, though, at least able to trade right back, but look at how T1 are still maneuvering around back
what are
and
they
forth.
doing?
The trades coming through. It's just Hermes left. He manages to get away. Perhaps into the crosshairs of Izu, though. Unscoped. Jiggles trying to bait out the shot. You just can't.
No, there's no escape here.
I don't love that from my VFL player aiming like that, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
If you want to try and get a Hail Mary TP in towards the site, there's also a lot of corners that you have to be aware of. So, unlucky, Marco, bit ambitious. Double digits, as I said, for T1 being picked up here. Everyone getting caught in the utility at the wrong moment. Does get a little bit chaotic around the site. Needing some good crosshair placement. Some good comms in amongst that chaos as well. There is a timeout deployed, by the way, in towards the next round. So we get to have a bit of a chit-chat with the coaching staff.
I'm at DRX 10-7. Lost 3 in a row. It's not looking good. I mean, if T1 hadn't have saved and gave you 3 rounds in the first half, this actually might have been a bit of a blowout. Would I rather watch the sloppiest game ever or mod every Sliggy stream? Definitely watch the sloppiest game ever. Why would I want to mod every Sliggy? What, like, would I rather watch, like, would I rather have a bad 3 hours or a bad life? Is what you just asked. Sliggy pays his mods? I fucking hope so.
Nearing 30 kills.
You think the
Izu,
Ministry of Propaganda
I mean,
can, you know,
technically
work that
close behind
efficiently?
Second on the scoreboard
On
for
its own?
T1, but further down the line in the kill department. Now with the operator in hand on this defensive side, might be able to get a little bit more on that tally.
Great line to hold.
Autumn was doing some damage with it for GE. Hermes as well, the op leader, might have been overtaken from the previous series, but
Snuggy's mod's going to be replaced by a bot that just times out messages 95% randomly.
Please, Hermes. Next
that would actually be so funny. He should so do that. Just get a bot that like just randomly picks half the messages. Just like have like one mod in case anything like egregious happens. And then just like a coin flip of whether you get timed out or not for sending any message. That would be so funny. I might have to get that.
Sometimes hard to tell.
And then it just taunts you by saying, hope you like counting to 1,800.
This one, obvious. Ramp orb at the right timing. Stealth drone, you were looking forward as well to remove the TP, but it goes off yonder, and DRX get into the site. There's a little bit of time to pick up here in any scrappy affairs.
Spurs beat C?
Doesn't
No.
look like it's going to be a 5v5 retake.
Showstopper, though.
2-1 C.
It's going to be pretty tricky. Position as well, however, for DRX. Hermes tucked underneath. Bane beginning to go off on a bit of a journey. I don't know how.
At least Sliggy Chat not toxic like this one.
So we will start off with initial
I
artillery.
hope you like the number 1,800.
Position. Hyunmin popping off. Buzz answering back with a showstopper, and Izu with an op shot onto site as well. Hermes still tucked underneath, but finally sussed out by Buzz. Bane shows up at the last second, but it's way too late. Mako, what have you got? The spike has been defused.
And Stacks is just going to go for the ult for
Sorry, I missed that. I was trying
one
to
to
time
make sure
someone
that
out.
we've got time on our side. Toy with Marco there as the spike is defused. 4 on the trot for T1 on the back of that timeout, looking good.
There's no way you
Try
think
and
the
close
TMB
on
chat
this
is top.
defensive side. The op getting
You have to
some
read the
value in
fucking
there,
YouTube
trade
chat.
game as well. An opportunity for
Read
Hermes
this.
finding the gap in amongst the walls, but at the same time, when those walls are up, he's out of play.
Look at this.
He can't
T1
help the
better
team.
in this
Can't
map.
look for the trades when his teammates start to fall. Sting
Damn.
eye from DRX right now.
You don't get that kind of
This map,
language.
looking to send
Free
it
Mako
straight
Hyunmin. There you
to
go.
your
That's a bit
face.
toxic.
You almost feel like you got to bully your way through this wall.
Can Hyunmin
The
speak
salvos do lock
Korean?
Meteor out. You will
He seems to
shelter
be
it
very
with
fluent in
TP as
English.
well. Try to establish some control in towards this site.
Bro thinks that languages are like, you get one and that's it.
Freeing only has that Armageddon. The rest of your utility is pretty much null.
Yeah, I've spent so much. Izu does have to
I'm bronze 3. Why are you saying I'm bronze 3?
Well, use
Hi,
it, 5
kid.
versus 5. You're gonna get this one started now.
Oh!
Why are you just going to
I
the
wasn't
YouTube chat?
expecting
Just,
this.
I'm
I
bronze
don't think
3.
He's been checked.
Oh.
Oh no!
What a shot! I need Meteor POV on that one.
Unbelievable blunder, but also amazing from Meteor. Still, though,
Oh,
under the
they're
site,
gonna
the
lose, though.
Stingers are still stinging! Somehow, it's just Buzz left.
Their own
Alcaraz,
one-way
he's
cost
looking
them
for
kinda
the
big
right
time there.
angles, but running out of time as well. He's starting to feel the pressure. Lines up the first shot, unbeknownst to him, though. Bane now spotted at the end. They're starting to peek off one after the other. Buzz completely overwhelmed by this DRX with fully equipped
Okay,
Stingers.
there's some hope.
I mean, we know who has showcased the strength of the Stingers before. And there's a reason why sometimes, he saw the body just come out of the wall. Inconsequential at the end, though, as the round does not get picked up by T1. Stingers even at a distance. You're trying to wrangle that spray. Looks atrocious, but you get the job done. Doesn't matter then.
I mean, that
8,
one way on the
2,
site kind
10,
of, yeah, did not help them at all.
11. Sorry.
I never knew this would be such a source of entertainment.
DRX, and then you start to feel a little bit of the pressure for T1, who do go down onto a lower variety buy right now. See what Buzz may be able to figure out over at the B side with Izu.
Shout
here.
out to Lino of
Who will go for that more
GSPOT, greatest
control and
pro
put
player. I don't even know
Freddy
what that
Pitt
means.
over to the
TMB is a
outside.
bum.
Oh, very nice.
Right, if Waddle flows in here, he's getting
Outlaw
fucking
Hurt as well
banned.
should give them an idea of
That's it
how
with your
DRX
ghost. Thanks for the
are
$2
positioned. They
US
start to
dollars.
peek out towards middle, wanting to
Guess
invest
my
in it.
rank
DRX
and
is
peak
probably just
rank.
not even playing
It's
around
not
this map at
bronze
the moment.
3.
Go for a bit of a mid-B split.
I'm
That's
gonna
the
guess
general situation.
your current
That's the
rank is
expectation
unranked,
as well for T1.
and
They rotate 4
your
members over to this B site.
peak
Stealth
rank
drone gone, Trailblazer now.
is
Starting to see some
Silver
minimalizations
2.
of some good utility for DRX.
Potential alt as well. they want to execute with it.
There's that
Buzz will
gun.
at least check out towards the back, so one less problem to worry about. There goes the showstopper, Izu. Quick to respond. Buzz out from heaven has perfect line of sight outside of the choke point, so DRX feels like they can't make it through.
No, if I'm going off
Somehow the
averages, I reckon
showstopper
the
does not
average
kill Mako.
TMV chatter is.
But he's
I think we've
still
done this before. The
alive
average
and
TMV
kicking.
chatter
20 seconds, still looking for a way back into the site.
probably like
Stacks out
flat
classic,
diamond, I
Izu
would
out from
say.
behind, enough damage done. And this round should be gone. Not unless Mako truly pulls off
10 seconds left.
a miracle, starting to get surrounded Komodo.
Mate, it's 2 HP. It doesn't matter if
Flame
they're
silver
whipping their
1, peak
shots
gold
right
3.
now. They know exactly where he can be. They hear no TPs in towards the smoke. They know he's got to push out of this at some point in time. This is easy for Izu as he gets the 3K in
Oh,
the end.
never mind.
T1
Back to
will
GG.
hit map point first.
Easy for Izu, well said. And that's just exactly how T1 loves to operate, despite having a slightly weaker buy. It's incredible.
No, they are
It's another
struggling on
Thrifty
these
at the
B
tail
hits.
end of some pretty crucial
After the
times as
pistol
well,
round.
right? It was the Thrifty in the first
Turns
half
out
that
when
kicked
T1
off
don't
the
just
3 in a
ink the
row
V
to
main,
end
they're
us.
alright.
And that one
To
will
be
put
fair
them
to
on match
Buzz,
point.
he had a bit of a shocker last game. He's had a
The
very good
Viper's
map here,
Pit
to be fair.
making things kind of out of the thought process for DRX to go over towards the A site, so they are just funneled to try things over at B. Just does not work out. So many corners that your opponents can be dancing around, that you can angle around. Stingers put to good use, pistols put to good
Munchkin,
use.
get me 2 kills. 2 kills, bro.
4 chances here for T1 to pick
Get me
up
2
this
kills
map.
and a 13-8 for the
Really big
VFL
chance,
efficiency.
especially with the guns they have bought up now.
Yeah, looking to take the challenge to DRX a little bit deeper than they might like. Incentivize you to have to Trailblazer or Stealth
Well,
Drone.
they're guessing right
Clear
that it's
these
going to be an
corners,
A hit.
Prowler,
Oh, are they
giving
going to
you
go
an idea.
aggro? We're going to make
Can
the same
be a
mistake
bit
they
of a
did
deeper
before.
line, so we'll go trade for trade in the drone sense of things.
And Flash being forced out as well. Nightfall now comes
big
in.
fatal.
Ooh, this completely throws a wrench
Crazy
into DRX's
fatal. Yes!
plans. The
Yes!
sprays will do wonders
Perfect!
for T1
Actually
Munchkin.
perfect. Now you can
Hanging
rest,
on
my
to
boy.
Absolutely
Rest.
discombobulates you, and now it is a flank that is starting to close the curtains on this map. You would assume Marco already used from the shadows, by the way, so he can't even grab that spike and get out of there anymore. You need to see shots collected for DRX here, and almost
No, I'm not being
a
greedy. He
massive
doesn't need to get
fumble
the ace.
for T1.
The only shots they can possibly find out from heaven. Unless
mean,
Mako can
Where'd
somehow...
they go here?
Okay, maybe string up
Meant is
the
an
with them.
escape.
The pathing is the only way you get out of this for DRX at
30
the moment, the
seconds
pathing
left.
that they are taking. Eventually, Meteor will recognize this as well,
All right.
because you've already got, what, the spawn being held by Izu. No smokes or anything that are deployed there. And again, you are kind of okay giving them the sight right now in a 5 versus 3.
No, just leave. Just
Well,
leave.
Izu
Play a
is gonna
5v2 and
make
you
that
win.
10
even
seconds
better,
left.
making it a 5 versus 2.
Insurmountable odds. As soon as Meteor cleared out ramps, man, this round was, unfortunately, almost done. DRX just trying to hold on to this thread desperately right now. Okay, Meteor still
enemy
carefully
remaining.
flanking, skulking. It's not even needed. Hermes onto the
GG.
site, executed
Perfect.
by Izu.
13-8.
13-8.
15 kills. Exactly what TMV ordered. Actually created that exactly came off. That's a nice little +4 for my boy Munchkin. Straight off the rip. Okay, now we move on to their pick as well of Bind. My terrible VFL team really needed that. Just chill the fuck out and let's wait till all the points are counted, eh? You're the guy who's got fucking pocket pair of 4s going all in on the fucking flop. Let's wait till all the cards are out. Ooh, what's this? A sleigh deck? A sleigh deck with Azir? You gotta know when to hold 'em. Parlay actually could be alright. You probably have the 2-1. But anytime I get you, I just want to have units. And this is a pretty good hand. If he has that 2-1, This is the slightly better option, but let's go Legion Saboteur in case he doesn't have it. Let's pray he doesn't. He has a 3-1. Okay, well then it wouldn't have mattered.
No fear.
LOR on the big 2026. Blame Shio. He got me back into it, and now I'm back. I'm so back in on this game. And weirdly, I like having to build up my collection again, because on my EU normal account, I've got all the cards. Apart from the new ones that came out at the very end, I've got all of the cards. I actually could have played it a bit different there, but oh well. Let's play you. No, let's play you. He shouldn't have anything that has
Light is
more than 3 health.
in the dark.
Oh, it is a great day for a reckoning.
No problem.
Hopefully he doesn't have Vile Feast. Please, sir, don't Vile Feast me, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I could have played that a bit better with a bunch of 1-drops. Oh, we got 4 1-drops here. That's kind of crazy, though. Actually, would that level you up? It will. This is going to be crazy. Please don't kill Samir. That's not a great card to see for me. It's very rare you get to level up Samira.
I never miss.
Pass again. Oh.
Let's get him, crew. Beautiful and brutal, just how I like it.
That level up animation. Actually, don't even know. We play 6 cards, rally. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, but this open attack's gonna fucking be good. Okay, give you challenger. I don't want to give you challenger.
This should be fun.
If he has Withering Whale, he wins on the spot. However, I don't think these kind of decks run Withering Whale. Withering Whale, by the way, is a card that deals 1 damage to all units, all your opponent's units. And as you can see by my board, that would not be good for me. That happened. No, I don't really need the coin necessarily, but I suppose it does sort of help with Samira as well. Black Spear. Unlucky. Wait, I actually missed on a damage by not playing that first, didn't I? Well, he might have another Black Spear, so I don't want to play Misfortune now. Okay, now he can't play Black Spear, so let's play Misfortune. The Undying is a perfectly fine card for him to play, no problem with that. Parlay is a damage on the face, so that's good.
I was not so mercy, I will not grant it. You cannot stop a true guardian.
Guess I'll just go face with Parlay. I should win here, I think.
Mortals beware.
Another Misfortune, but I think we're better off just open attacking here. We've got 3 damage guaranteed. Well, that would have been the 4th guaranteed if he didn't kill something, but he might kill something. He probably has something like Crumble, or maybe another one of these. Or he's got this, whatever this is.
Away, fool.
What could this possibly be? A Vengeance. That is not enough, I'm afraid.
Damn it.
Boom. Would I run into you if I reinstall LOR? If you're on an America server, then yeah, possibly. And I would fucking destroy you. Just so you're aware. Like, just to make that clear. Right, we're close to getting this champion capsule. How are we doing on time? 2 minutes. I can beat someone in 2 minutes. Surely, right? Took me 3 seconds to find a game. That's pretty good. It's the same guy. We can beat this guy. We can beat this guy in 2 minutes. Watch EDG? Bruh. Attacking on 4. Oh, I know he has a 3-1. I think I developed twice, yeah.
I'll shoot the wings off a bilge wasp. Finger on the trigger.
Wonderful. Right, we got warning shot for this. Probably will just play you. Hey, why is bro passing again? Is he just giving up? There's no way you're passing on 3 as well. Holy, game over. Actual game over. Now we know he has vengeance. But I have to open it back here surely, right? -8.
I've got us covered.
You're not using vengeance now. It's not even too bad for me now. I mean, I can just develop these. Do I play that?
Let's get him, crew.
They must have a pretty shit hand here. Okay, Samira's fine. So I can warning shot play both of them.
I excel at making heads turn and roll.
Mortals beware!
Okay, those two are fine. Well, I'm actually better off giving Samir a challenger, but he might have another vengeance, so I think I'm actually just going to attack.
Captain's orders. Bullet to the face.
And then I've got what? Okay, that's 8 damage. 9. Fuck, I should have played this again. What am I doing? I'm gonna have lethal now. We won't miss the game. As long as he does something now. Yeah, we get it. Actually, I should have just played this. What am I doing? I'm wasting everyone's time. Didn't miss it. Didn't miss it.
DRX, as also highlighted, opting
Didn't
to
miss
start
it.
on the attacking side. We'll see if they are going to be able to dictate the pace here or not.
Yeah, because
Should have furthered the 4-3 on attack.
On split, not
I'm not
quite
sure
the
about
one
that.
they would have wanted. They are
You always want to wait.
hanging loose though. I mean, just T1 push
Like,
all
what
the
if
way
he has
down. There's a lot
Grasp
of
of the
info.
Undying
It's
and I
all
try
the
and knock him
information that
further
you
the face
need
and then he
to
just
figure out
drains
this
3
round. You've
from
got
it.
a double flank happening at the moment that Bane is going to have a field day in trying to figure out, and it's just going to be the wrong situation for him at the moment. Or is it?
Marco is somewhat aware of it.
Wow.
Very
We'll
aware.
just find the first blood. Should he expect another?
Well, he is.
Meanwhile,
Oh,
though,
Munchkin,
just
brother.
up towards
Oh my
Babs, a
goodness.
big splash.
Oh
Out
my
for
goodness. What an
DRX.
ugly
They're the
round
ones
for
who come out on
D1. I
top
mean,
of
it's
this little
decent for
exchange.
DRX,
Yeah,
but
Marco
like,
was absolutely
what are
aware.
these guys? What are these guys shooting at?
Going to be probable there. And you don't even need to care about Meteor in this round either. Freeing hanging around to dispatch of him. It is a pistol round that goes DRX's way in a bit of an unorthodox fashion. They plant their feet, they hit the shots. And they're on the attack.
Feet is the one that I'm really thinking about. I mean, familiarity on both sides for DRX to play this passive, this time working out for them.
Yeah, caught in a reload, caught with knife out.
Okay.
A little bit problematic at the end there for T1, but early days, of course.
Well, T1 should be somewhat discouraged from continuing to explore too much now.
I mean, we have double duelist on both of these sides, and we still play 95% of the clock.
Yeah, well, it's Korean teams. What are you going to do? And at the same time, it is relatively
That's
early,
one of their
but
problems, to be
just
honest.
not having the arsenal for this upcoming round.
I think Minnie's very right when he
hoping
talks
that
about
DRX
like
walks into
teams
their right
play
corners.
double duelist, but they don't play
Yeah,
double
10
duelist.
minute mark when the gate crashes usually expire. Going for a play, great allocation from Hermes.
Why do that on your own? Like
Paint shells as well, just to clear out initial
on these rounds, like you want someone swinging into at least two people.
mollies and seizes to
You
cover.
don't want to just take
Does-
1v1s, even if it's for the
is
flash.
a little bit telling while they do get the spike down. T1 still
Died
looking
to
for
spike,
the
probably.
opportune moment.
And I don't really think it's going to come when you consider it as just the classics at the moment, unless there is a huge
Oh, no.
slip up from DRX.
Surely not. Sky Smokes looking to retake.
Munchkin got his,
Just
that's all I
Munchkin with
care
an
about.
initial tap. The rest of DRX all the way around. A couple of Bulldog and Marshall kills.
Yeah, well, again, we got to remember as well that we have seen a bind already between both of these teams. It was the one for DRX that they managed to find victory in against Varel for the decider. That was quite destructive attacking side at half as well in a 9-3. And for T1, I mean, they did technically best Gen G. How do we feel about that? Gen G currently as well, trying to, you know, integrate Zinx and figure things out with Blakia taking reins and stuff. So it's a very interesting time for a lot of the teams in Pacific.
Trying time, perhaps. They're looking to earn their spots on a middle bracket now. DRX could get knocked down. T1 with the buys this time.
Yep, playing a 2-3 with your Yoru at quick rotate, if required, towards the B site. Eventually to expire, and a pop flash play in the shower. The Hermes does escape
Well to
it.
get out.
Turned
So
away,
you do it
it's
together on
a
a fucking
shot, but still,
this
the
round,
rest
but
of the
not
team
on
looking to
one where
explode
you've
off
got
a bit.
classic.
Unfortunately, quickly caught. Meteor, Munchkin, they're all prepared. All the mollies.
Okay, but they pushed
at the
them out
right
showers,
spot.
and
Yeah,
now
Come and get smacked there. Naughty on that one.
did a nice. This is a
Gonna
nice
do it
a-hole
again.
from these three.
Player advantage for T1 coming in towards the bonus round of DRX. You've got a bit of spotting from Bane over through B long. You've got the B site. Sorry, from Stacks. You've got the B side of Buzz being held. They're going to have a bit of a challenge at the moment. Technically, it is spotting from Bane at B long as well. It's a little bit premature.
Information nonetheless, and trying to work off of it. Buzz
30 seconds left. Doing a thing.
trying to go off for a quick
Shot
peek
by
here and
Buzz.
there. Refresh
Okay,
back
a
to the
nice
safety.
round
He's
from
got what he's
T1, to be
looked
fair.
for.
They
Meteor,
kinda
the
won
rest
this
of the team arrived. Just enough for the flawless to come through.
Everything they did was quite good.
Yeah, from the original kill, you wait for quite a while, and then they all happen almost simultaneously. I have a feeling that we're going to get a lot of rounds like this, perhaps.
Oh yeah, it's going to happen all the time.
Yes, but we'll wait and see. No
Nice
bonus rounds secured by the team that finds the pistol and the second thus far in this series.
DRX being able to buy up now.
We'll see where they want to try and lean things at the moment too for the showers control and a bit of a crunch play. Well facilitated by T1. Buzz and Izu, the duelists getting the job done. Even bloody hungry for some more. Saturate in. Marco should be dead. Flash to add insult to injury. And
Well,
that is
maybe
done.
T1 have turned up.
Ridiculously.
I don't know why you need to
different.
swing in a
That's hell
5v2,
of a
but go
play.
on.
Continuing
Beat
to
them
peek
down
out
further
B-long
if you
as
want
well.
to.
There's just
That's
no
cool.
chance, no opportunity for any of the
Back-to-back
DRX
flawless,
players. I
maybe?
mean, Bane's just twiddle thumbs. What other sayings are there? Podcast?
Bro, give
Not
fucking
even.
Munchkin the kill
Nah,
stacked, you
don't really
greedy
need the
fuck.
time for that one. Another very clean round to come through from T1 with a very decisive game plan call off the rip. See, DRX playing out these defaults, playing out for a little bit of the showers control.
Does
If you do
TMB
have
read
these
Twitch
calls
chat?
ripe and ready, you've got so many different options in how to deploy
I
this
don't.
utility
I
as
tell you
well.
what, the TMV
When
chat.
the
Well,
auras are
no,
going through the
Tarek's chats are probably
showers, when
more
you've got the
insecure than
waylay
my
going through
chats.
the
But
teleporter.
after Tarek, I
When
think
we're
you
not
guys
going
are
for
probably the
blindside
most
through a very
insecure
small window.
chatters.
We're just bouncing him off the floor. It's looking all good.
We're methodical. Next round up, though. This is where you find yourself a bit of half-buy, Stinger, Bucky.
I mean, it can always be a bit of a hazardous round, but it really kind of needs to be layered well by DRX, and so far it's not.
Gunman with the Bucky,
Especially not
with
when
the Bucky
Meteor's
full
able
shields,
to
but don't worry,
pull
he's
off
fourth in.
swings like that. Buzz sets up, refrex back. The rest of the team is, meanwhile, layered for T1. Outside of Bats, they are watching.
Well, clean your hands at the moment in this one. DRX, you got a gun for Marco, see what can potentially
Let me just jump
come
around.
out from that weapon. You're covering all bases of flank potential and rotate potential as well.
Munchkin's position is just damning. Not to mention the high-low.
To be honest with you, though, Munchkin's position is the one, if out of any, you kind of have the most favor on if you grouped up as T1, but you're never really going through the cave at this moment in time.
And the suffering DRX, you ain't getting out of here.
30
seconds left.
What is the plan? Yeah, you're gonna have to just smoke something off, or just run out. That's cool. That's cool too, I guess.
Reap them some reward. But what more? With 20 seconds left, the off angle on an outlaw held by Easer.
Yeah, just hits him in the hand. Counts as a kill.
Yeah, I don't really get what DRX was doing though. Normally when you got this Bucky full shield, you're going down short and you're just sending it in there, right? I don't really know. Why is my Bucky full shields this guy?
See what damage that DRX are going to be able to come out.
Why is my
with,
Yoru already dead?
Yeah,
but he probably hates all of us. I don't know any of you, so I don't.
But within that
Well, I
damage,
know some of. Well, probably not the people here, but I know some
Get a little
people
bit
in the
closer to some of
chat
the ults
sometimes.
as well for the players that get the kills.
If you say Mike, does Nightbot just reply, you mean meekly? TMV doesn't like you if you don't give him money. That's not true. I just like the ones who give me money more. See what the chat is saying. Let's see what the YouTube chat is saying. Now here's where the real chats are. Save Mako. Ban this PUBG mobile rage baiter in chat. Oh, we need to read what he's saying. I literally would win against noob teams like DRX if I wasn't busy eating sushi today. Why? I mean, how do they find these people? What do you say here? All Korean teams look the same. Oh God, I mean, it's also racism. Okay, sorry, I didn't know I was about to read some racism. My bad.
This time though, maybe I am gonna get see a little bit more action nice and early over at the B side of the map. A longer play down and deep. Haunt destroyed off on the line. And the success rate is good.
Oh, bang on, Komodo.
Clip
He's
that.
hunting
I
down for
didn't
a
say it.
second, but
I
it's
did.
not
I
gonna shut him
read the
up.
rest of the comment first before saying it, so I didn't say anything bad.
For that.
Also, I was.
Who would you rather
It was
see
not
fall in
my
this
thoughts.
situation? Izu for
Obviously.
T1 or Bane for DRX? I feel like Bane being alive might have needed to be a
All
little
I
bit
said was
more
Korean teams play the same, which
worked on.
honestly they.
At least you get
I mean,
the
Nongshim
space
don't
up
play the
long
same,
for
do they?
DRX
Neither do
now.
Varel,
You've
really.
got nothing in towards Hookah, however.
Thinking about it.
I'm looking at the radar, mate. Look
Yeah,
what's
two
happening
players
inside
in
the A
lamps.
side. We've got 2 players in lamps.
That's
Are
crazy.
they aware of Meteor's flank? This is what you're checking for at the moment as the Drifter. Your clearing out of the teleporter is safe, and now it's the time for
Oh, give me
Meteor to
Meteor.
activate super
Still
early,
in.
which I believe Freeing has actually spotted as well. So you probably want to be triple planting, flipping the map.
Oh,
Taking out Meteor before you even go for that one is
Well, he
nice,
got
but
one,
you
to be
don't
fair
even
to
do
him.
that, Marco
and drop the
falls.
spike.
Crazy shot from Meteor, but
You
at
have
least
Waylay
the
ult
shells
here.
were there. Unfortunately, though, that means they do lose a bit of initiative.
Well, this is just going to be a Buzz convergent pass over towards the Lambs angle if
gotta
I've
be.
ever seen one.
Perfect line for it as well. The Prowler, initial.
Yeah, surely you're Waylay
scouting.
ulting lamps. You're
And now
not.
it just goes off.
It's not on
half the
lamps, but
site.
Munchkin wins
coming
anyway.
through off of it as well. Buzz
it's a
able
good
to relay
trade.
forward after
Now with the
Sack's
spike
fall.
planted where it is, you
Only one
probably
left is
suspect this guy
Free.
is in shower.
0 util. He's hiding inside of the smoke, hoping to be able to spring forward as Spike gets tabbed. He just goes off all of a sudden, and that's where he takes down Buzz. Still full health. Munchkin fires off a warning shot onto that shorty. Comes back in on a
Oh
different
wow,
angle, but
freeing
Freak
with both
still
of those. That's
snaps on.
crazy.
The
It's a
Red
crazy
Bull
1v2.
clutch for DRX.
Timeout
Could
feeling
T1
more
have figured that
favourable
out?
for them.
I mean, I'm surprised that
So
Waylay
they
ult
are
wasn't very
going
good. I mean, they
to
could have seen the
love
way
that
where.
one in the piece at the
Yeah, not
moment.
going lamps there is a little bit strange. Because like if they just waited another
Bull
couple seconds, they could have
clutch
seen that
comes
most of
on
what they Waylay ulted was actually
Your own
clear. But
timeout working a treat. T1.
nice
I
1v2
felt
by
like
freeing.
it was going to be a good retake. I felt like Meteor was red.
And yeah, that's
dropping
well.
the Brimstone. You're losing access to some post-plant utils.
Or the old
tools
salmon.
package as well. So I actually thought T1 were kind of poised in the right
Gets a
position,
tier
especially with that
3
converted
gift
path.
sub from the anonymous
It was
gifter.
2v1 at the end as well. Just
Yeah.
freeing being insane.
Oh, sorry, Plossy, I
Good
didn't
clutch
review
rate.
your VFL if you're still here.
Well,
I will do
upcoming round
at
now,
halftime.
DRX go back to holding out slow defaults.
Which brand sponsor would be a good sponsor for Thrifties?
Wanting to hopefully avoid.
I mean,
easier
what have we had in the
defaults.
past? We've had
Well, the
MasterCard,
operator
no?
out again, of course. So you want to try and figure out where he's going to be positioned in a line that Hermes needs to first and foremost be aware of. Push
The
Stacks
Goodwill
back,
Thrifty.
just with the presence of destroying the Prowler.
Team,
and
a Timu
aggressive
Thrifty
smoke
would
of
be
your own.
crazy. That
There's
actually would go
Izu.
very
I
hard,
mentioned
wouldn't it?
Hermes had to be careful of it.
Timu Thrifty would be very good.
Ridiculous.
Freeing as well on the chopping board. Diced up.
Second one. Buzz at the same time also went peeking a little bit outside the teleporter.
Why don't you gift subs to your chat? Didn't you say
Not
you
seeing
liked
too
us?
much
How
outside
do you
of
know
A
I'm
short
not the
should
anonymous
inform
gifter?
T1 as to where DRX are.
You got the rotations already starting to come from T1 as well. Some extra time being bought by the smokes being deployed, which you just have to disrespect here. They'll fade at, what, the 15-second mark, essentially? You're not waiting to 15 seconds to go. You're calling it early. You're at deficit here.
Unfortunately, they didn't do that, so
What the
T1
fuck?
looked to
Through the smoke?
close in on the angles. Not even able to break out of Garden. Just Hyunmin.
And this is going to be massive as well for T1. The fact that they hold on
You
to
don't
the
have the
pit, they hold
creativity
on to
to
the
come up with those
dimensional
names.
drift, build up to closer towards a couple of the extra ultimates. Buzz
I do.
gets a little bit too hungry for that one, as Hyunmin now will try and hold on to the weapon and bring a showstopper into the next round to hold on. We've got a lot of ultimates for DRX to use as well, and for poor old Hyunmin,
Can
caught
Munchkin get some
just
kills,
at the
please?
tail end of the next
He's on
round.
2.
No access to that gun. Yeah, Hermes shoulder peeking out.
Holy.
Definitely feels like you're angling to try and remove this operator from Izu.
Actually, that's a good
if
point.
he's able
Someone
to
reminded me
find
about
some great
Foot.
comfort
Jack Knowles,
on
you
this
reminded me about
Yoru
Foot.
op.
I need to send an invoice to Foot.
Not going to
My
happen
first invoice to them.
anytime soon, though. Sheriffs. A couple of sheriffs for DRX.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's why there was such importance on holding on to that
Yeah.
weapon, right? Having something to be able to utilize in this round. He's dead first. Hermes
I
falls
mean,
second.
this
Buzz
honestly.
gets all the extra information. Kaleidoscope's back.
Buzz loves a little fucking just jump at them, doesn't he?
I was hoping for a little bit more. Damn.
It's just pistols.
Good time to go fishing. Or not. We've already caught a couple. Excuse me. Jump spot out towards B as well.
Come on, Munchkin. Now's your time.
Let's see if you can find Munchkin.
Oh no.
Use his head open for the fight, but
Anonymous gifter gifted a tier 1
playing
too
back with his teammate is freeing.
My
Getting
arse
toy
stings.
whipped by Buzz.
because of
Happy beat
HPV.
action. And he was indeed too close to the edge.
And now you just know where the last guy is as well. Mako. That's a nice
Munchkin,
little
bro,
way
try
to say
and get
hello
in
to
the
your old-
game. He's
your
not even trying to
ex-teammate.
get these kills.
Another force round to come through from T1 though. They are certainly starting to manhandle DRX on this map.
Oh, and look
Needs
who
to
was
find a way
chiming
to
in
get
now.
into it.
Vempo gifted a sub. Oh, I see your game, Vempo.
do with the early round pressure.
How'd you know I'm not
User on that
Vempo?
operator or Buzz potentially going all around.
I mean, it's the age-old thing about Bind, isn't it? When you're playing a composition that only has a slight little change in a duelist here or there, it plays the exact same as it always does in these Viper comps. It's just how you
Come on,
finding
Munchkin, at least try and get some kills. He actually hasn't even bothered to take a fight in like the last couple
Speaking
of
of the opener for this time, it's the
I mean,
old
everything
Paper
that you want to do in
X
here
type
is
of
destroying
play. Holds
DRX.
over the top,
Holy.
deeper smoke. A different little look because it's not.
I mean, I actually might just say to Fabio, you have to give Munchkin +10 for the calls. He's calling an incredible game. He just can't be. He doesn't need to get kills.
Call it so well, Komodo. I mean, bang on again.
The spike, the overheat moment, the positioning.
And now what do you do as DRX? It's
How is that a name?
scenario from the
How is that a
past
name?
couple of
Thinking
rounds.
Man's
This time
Meat
it's just not the
Curtains. Thanks for the
operator
gift
that's opening
sub
up
to Thinking
the
Man's
situation for
15
T1s to
incher.
try and close.
It's tough. Yeah, it feels like you do have to just kind of wait out the early portion of the round, but at the same time, that costs you quite a bit. Meanwhile, for T1, the way that they're executing these early set plays, it's incredible.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
always so well rehearsed.
the thing I talked about earlier as well, right? You're playing.
Oh,
they're
they're saving. Fucking
you're
hell.
doing something a little bit more aggressive and trying to maximize.
Didn't the same
those sort of
gifted happen a
potentials
couple
that
days ago?
Yoru with
Yeah,
their exit
kid, it's
ability
all the
and
fucking.
Waylay with their exit ability
We're actually
does.
just a scam here.
Time to
We're
do
just
that when
scamming
DRX
Twitch.
start
That's
to
the
feel
whole
like
point
they've
of this
got an
adventure.
idea of what's
Haven't you
happening in the
realized?
beginning of these rounds, getting the operators on the
30
line.
seconds
That
left.
doesn't come out. There's a different look to it. Catches them
spike,
completely
the
off guard.
overheat
They have to
moment.
just go for the save.
The positioning.
And
Try
Vempo
out of
gifted
the
a
game.
tier 1 to Thinking Man's
This is
Aim
the
Lab.
situation where I think to myself as, you know, for DRX,
Yeah.
do you consider a second timeout in the first half,
That's
knowing that
10
you are
seconds
a
left.
map down,
You get shot.
knowing
you
that
lose
this
the
Oh,
round.
attacking
the
side
fucking
of yours,
streak.
It's an FPS game.
you want to
Vision
get further
1E, thanks for the 4
in
months.
this current path.
It's a good.
And
Nice
Thinking
try.
Man's Meat Curtains, thanks for the gift sub to Kid in the Shadow.
Oh my goodness! If you were Termi, what would you do? Your opponent's
Wait, is that
per
wait?
as well, but
Is
you
that
kinda
purposely
feel
Kid in
like
the
you
Shadow and not
might
Kid in the
need
Shadows?
to, because if you don't, you're just gonna start to lose it even.
Kid
lose
in
grip
the
of it even further.
Shadow.
It's gonna start to slip further away and away.
Not Kid in the
Safe call
Shadows.
of 3 there is the right call at the end of the day for DRX to be able to have another
Yeah.
challenge and go at it without needing that coach intervention. But you do start to wonder how long do you hold on to it? Because if it is something
You
like
do also
9-3
have
and you
the
drop that
style
pistol in
name,
secondary
true.
round, well, that might just be the series and you're down
Yeah,
to
just
the elimination
19,272 subs to go till I get married.
Whoa, elimination station. I like that. Well, we also do have ultimates slowly coming up online now for almost everyone once again.
station. Izu can be a bit self-sufficient, send out the clone to be played, get yourself on the op line, flashes and gate crash to get out of dodge as well. Needs some teammates to assist him potentially, but does just do it by
Okay,
himself. And he
TP's
can
out.
even go at it again. Didn't retreat
Right,
completely.
you got
to
4
A,
ults here,
still here
DRX.
to
I mean,
reinsert
so did they,
himself.
but you know, let's ignore that
DRX
fact.
have for their
Munchkin, by the
control
way,
a bit
still
of
just 2 and 3.
Stacks just try walks
Fuck
in,
me,
catching
man.
Hermes.
I thought he would
Nothing's
kinda
going right
line
for them.
Nightfall, but actually
And now they know they're
peak
going A.
instead. Now on towards where Buzz is.
I'm gonna guess that's
The
not
rotation's already
Shazam and
coming
someone
through
gifted
because
Shazam a sub.
you
Thank
just
you,
found
Vempo,
what the
again.
kind of play was.
For gifting Shazam a sub, I'm
Version
sure he
paths to
needs it.
Scout.
Perfect timing on the dimensional drift to figure out if it was an angle for a little bit of a later B lean or figuring out if it's A. And you're trying to keep many T1 members over at this A site right now as DRX. 30 seconds to go. And you got to
30
bully
seconds
yourself
left.
through stacks.
Face your fear.
Who's looking to redeem himself as well. Does back away off of the initial angle, but
Okay, they are
also
actually in some trouble
showstopper
here
at
now.
the end. Quick rotations coming through now from
They
T1.
already
Freeing
used their
has to take
other
that
ult.
TP really early to not play a little bit of a flanking rotator perhaps, because the pit is what you want to be deployed on towards the
Okay,
site.
Waylay
So
ult
it's
it
good
now.
awareness.
Go
You needed
now.
to bring that over. It's an even better incendiary from Munchkin though,
Oh,
cooking
he
Hyunmin
hit that
alive.
pit.
Painful.
Hit for pit and Waylay
Oh,
out going
Waylay
in.
ult that pit.
Covers so much as well. As Bane just hope to look for as many kills as possible, spamming through. Unfortunately, though, it's going to be the trade, and
How
at the
are we
same
so
time, we're free
unaware?
to spring
I mean,
his
this
trap.
one's over,
Mako managing
surely.
to hold his own.
Unless, gotta
Time
get on it
ticking
now.
away. T1 just hoping to be able to find Freeing at the right time, but Freeing goes off again. Munchkin gets the kill at
Never
the
mind,
end.
Munchkin's a
Sticks
ghost.
the defuse. It's a different outcome this time.
Munch King in that moment.
And an
for the
anonymous
3K.
gifter with a tier 1 to, well,
Not
how do you
so
say
too
this?
hard,
I'm gonna
sticking
say
around for A.
Susan Album
A
Party.
necessary requirement
And
though, for the
Vempo with a
chances of
tier 1
DRX
to Fluorescent.
get Freeing
It could be
into the site
Susanal
to
Bum
put that
Party,
pit down, but in
but
the
I think
tail-end
it's Susan
execution
Album
of trying
Party.
to protect the spike does not work out in amongst the goo on the site. Quick shoot and crosshair placement in the end to get the job done. 7-3 stingers
Susan
for
Album
DRX.
Party is so funny, isn't
And
it?
a bit of a pacier one perhaps
Susanal
up through
Bum
a short required. As Izu with the operator. An opportunity.
It's so good.
You can have at it again, being at the right spot.
His teammates all around him as well. Ultimate's still on line 2, and it's just going to be further
Oh,
shots
this is
being
a
found.
beatdown. This is
Picture
a fucking
perfect, sharp and precise.
beatdown.
Pea shooting gallery out here.
Yeah, especially with the guns that unfortunately DRX had. It's just Bane left with a little water gun, squirt squirt. He's gonna pick up an upgrade. But he's still got a
Munchkin.
lot more to do.
You get the kill.
I'll let you say that if they're using the Blast X skin, but they're not.
Yeah.
Or the Blood there.
Or Neptune.
Yeah, Blood.
Would have been nice, but either way, this is pretty
It's
much a
Munchkin.
done
Fuck
deal.
you, Stacks.
8-3.
Yep, and this is why I throw it back earlier on as well. Are you deploying a secondary timeout in this half or not?
I mean, let's see what the real YouTube chat is saying.
As DRX, because it could
Bane
go to
American?
89-3 the way they are playing.
T1 is stacked, not gonna lie, like
Are playing this
MIBR.
defensive side.
I guess then perhaps for the DRX
Nongshim
coaching
best
staff,
Korean
put
team.
a little bit more stock in their defensive
Munch
side.
Kitty is
That
Munch
doesn't work out
King-ing.
then. Oh boy.
This map's so making mad,
Last round and a
bro.
half.
Nerve-wracking.
You got to try and break this streak here.
Tens would it's all like, how long do you think in these chats do you think it's like fucking Hitler being mentioned in conversations? It's like, how long can a Valorant chat go without mentioning
with
tens?
The Nightfall, you've also got the orbital strike from Munchkin. Izu. Not so much
Anonymous
as dropping
gifter
the
with
ball in
a
that
tier 1
situation.
to pickled Bologna.
Just rolls a little bit for him to recollect.
84. I don't know what they did. Are they actually in
And
the
for
chat?
DRX to think, like, is he still going to be looking around the corner somewhere on this side? Or
I'm not
is he going somewhere
equating
else?
tens to Hitler.
No
I'm
matter
just
where,
saying,
you
you know
have to
the
consider every angle
what
dirty.
would be
You
the
have
right
to clear
word?
Everything right now.
It always takes up so much time.
You know the like
Boys.
Yeah, well, Hermes
thing.
is gonna
I don't.
probably
What's the right
Pinocchio
word for
around
this?
the corner with this operator.
The like
Might very
within
well
a
be
certain
buzzed to
amount of
find
time,
it.
all
Lone
conversations
shot
will
baited
lead
in.
to Hitler.
Hermes find the very important kill right
I'm
now.
just saying that tens is the VCT equivalent. He's such a. I'm saying that tens is such an
Perfect
important
square on instant
and
reaction.
unique
The orbital
and
strike
wonderful
from Munchkin,
figure
however, so it does buy a little bit of time for the rest of T1
that
to
he
get
is just
close
always,
enough.
you know, being
Nightfall as
mentioned,
well stacked.
and that's great.
Landing a shot
His
backside.
achievements are so great
The rest of DRX trying to break on
that
through.
he has
You
to
gotta wait
be
through all of these flames so
mentioned.
that you are going to be able to carry on. All the
30
health
seconds
comes
left.
on back right now, and it is going to be a scrappy fight.
No, the anonymous gifter is not. Well, the anonymous gifter could be my girlfriend, to be
Don't
honest.
deny
I
it,
don't
though.
actually know that.
And neither
But I
side has
don't
any more
think my
utility
girlfriend
left.
would send
It
a
all
gift
comes
sub to
down
Thinking
the
Man's
angles,
Vagina.
peaks. Smokes just waiting to fall.
Very late flank from Meteor here too, by the way.
I never said Hitler
Work out
was a
time
unique and
correctly,
wonderful
but
figure.
for now, DRX able to stand
You
tall.
did.
The angle's being held.
I
Bane,
did
Hyunmin, Mako, and all that's left. Meteor.
Well, it's actually ended 8-4. For as
Unfortunately, took a little
dominant as this
too
half has
long,
been,
just as you
Yeah.
mentioned, Komodo.
And not opting to go for a 3-2-1 Pete together, play for the round, play for the spike.
Godwin's
maximize
law, is that what it
chances
is?
Here as DRX to
see,
well,
I think
gather
people
a
think that I'm
very,
making
very
this up and
required
just
round.
talking about Hitler for no
8-4, as I
reason.
said.
In essence, proving that
Necessary
the lore is
in terms of the round
correct.
3. And Meteor, well, I thought for a second we're going to be...
Godwin's
some stats.
law,
You got-
here you go. Godwin's law, formulated by Mike Godwin, states an online discussion grows as an online discussion grows longer. The probability of comparison involving Hitler or Nazis approaches 1. There you go. And I'm saying in VCT we've got Godwin's law for tens. Tens is law.
What a blunder! What a whiff!
An anonymous gifter with a gift sub to I am not your girlfriend, and then another one to I'm your boyfriend 69. Well, I think the gender of the anonymous gifter, it has been confirmed. Right. Who wanted their VFL review? It was you, Plossy. I'm terribly sorry,
The
Plossy.
positioning! What a blunder! What a whiff!
What a whiff! Plabby play VFL. NA only. They've probably gone to bed, to be honest. Damn, that was supposed to be anonymous, said the kid in the shadows. Who gave a gift sub to Marry Me Chris Now. Hmm. 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 Oh, plus he is here. Wonderful. Caught in 4K. Thank you, man's meat curtains. You're here as well. Do I get rich off these anonymous subs? I mean, no. It all makes sense. Okay. Double C9. He's kind of bold. I'm doing this VFL review first. So it's all Americas. I mean, as in terms of all Americas go, IGL in Cryo is actually a pretty good choice. You've also got Inspire. Koala is doing well. You got John QT. For an all Americas team, this is pretty good, to be honest. You've got a Fury player. You don't have any MIBR, which is a bit rough, but it's not too bad. It's actually not too bad, to be honest, all Americas. Cloud9 played G2, which is a bit of a problem. You also have Trent. It's a decent attempt, though. I mean, you got the good 100 Thieves players, you got the good Sentinels player, you got a Furia player in there. I mean, it's not a... I mean, Oxy technically is on 45 points, but obviously a lot of that is Demon 1, who obviously popped off and helped you out. Oh, we're in.
Forward,
sorry.
finds 2 shots into his opponent's back of skulls.
He's 8th on the leaderboard? Really?
Munchkin is already here, sneaking through triple. They do not, but now aware.
Fine, Munchkin
1
wins
versus 3, turn 1 versus 2, plant to be established.
Spike planted.
Look at him, though.
Vempo with a gift sub to Grinder Date. Thank you, Vempo.
Managed to back off just in time. It has to anticipate a possible double swing. He's continuing to watch his smoke, or at least to obfuscate himself away from the angle. Finds the
Munchkin.
first pop. And here comes
nice
Free.
try.
He was he
Well, double
crouched?
pistol.
He just gets on the right line. In the
He was
passive
clearly
play, taking
Grin
the fight,
Doctor
knowing
Date.
that his
Sorry,
opponent
yeah.
might read into that
Are
being
you
a
at...
bit of
Where
a
are you?
fake
You're on 365 points.
Talked
Holy, this is...
previously about
Fuck
the
what I
difference
said. This
that
is
a 9
amazing.
to 3 would be in this map as opposed to an 8 to 4.
365 points.
Gathering that pistol
Where are you on the
rounds
leaderboard?
starts to make you assume that things can get a bit closer now.
Yeah, and by the way, I mean, DRX doing better with
Why
pistols
is the
as well.
points not loading?
One enemy remaining.
Tripsu.
8?
Don't
That's fucking insane. Maybe one region was the way to go.
So a bit of a breath of fresh air buying up now.
Oh, Buzz with the...
But also back to
The
the
one outlaw
defensive
buy.
systems. the
Unfortunately for him,
defensive
he's got full
defaults,
shield.
perhaps.
Hero gun for Buzz. See if fortune favors
crazy,
the bold
you're
in this
8th.
situation because Hermes is already on the line with the technical weak up.
Okay, they've seen the outlaw now as well. Unlucky.
Just a bit of
Yeah, Americas has played the
more
most
now.
games, that is
Wild
true, but...
here. Skulks forward, gets marked by freeing.
Does some
But
great
still, I
damage
mean,
with that bandit. Don't get me
pretty
wrong.
good.
He would have loved to be able to finish the job though.
Yeah, unfortunately, because of that, now it's going to be layered on with Gunman on that Bulldog.
That's the spike! The overheat moment!
Back in around.
The positioning!
Waiting for Toxic
What a
Screen to come
blunder.
God,
out.
I thought that was going to be
Very
another
reserved
fucking... I thought that was going to be
defensive
another
moment from DRX at this A side as well.
fucking
The
anonymous gift, but
expectation
actually
at the moment
wasn't.
is to be
Eloquent...
barrel
Eloquent...
towards
Ju-
the
I
front
can't even
side of
fucking
the
say
site.
it, so I'm not an eloquent Jugong, am I?
See that from DRX
Eloq...
a lot,
Fuck me,
though.
why can I not say that?
They
Eloquent...
have confirmed
I mean, that's quite
information.
ironic,
Will
really. I
react
can't say the word
in
eloquent.
kind. Yeah. Boom bot is the
Eloquent
one
doesn't
that
even
goes
sound like a
off,
word
too.
now that I've said it enough times. Thank you for
20
the
seconds
prime.
to go, T1. If they can get a plant, it would be good. Kill there from Meteor is alright, but now just stacks. 15 seconds to die. He's going to do it in 2.
Great reactions coming out from DRX.
My other
just
account with
waiting
all
out
regions
the
is like
intel,
top
piecing it
5k. Okay,
together,
Flossy,
and
no
there you
need to get
have it.
fucking...
A
No
beautiful
need to
wombo
get
combo
all...
of a seize, a boom bot, snake bite,
You're
everything
doing
that's
well.
happened.
You're doing well for yourself.
Maybe call it cookie
Top
cutter Valorant,
5K?
trying to maximize
I mean,
the
where am
Monster's
I?
utility and gather the good reads, but now we need to see these teams start to dig deep if we want to try and close this 2-0 as T1.
You don't need to. You don't
DRX
need
will
to.
try and
I
push
mean,
us
where am
into
I?
Breeze.
Am I above your other account? No. Look, as someone sitting here in the 7,000s,
For T1 here as
top
well.
5K is a
Too trash
dream.
hot when you look at Mr. Munchkin there.
That's
on
the
stinger.
dream. Top 5K.
Hermes bringing out the operator as well over on DRX's side. It's going to be very interesting to see if this is expected. You know that the Outlaw was in play. So that's got 3 targets that can finish off.
Who is
once.
last? I mean,
He
I
did
should
finish
actually
in a
check.
fire-off
Let's
shot,
check the
yes.
team who's
He's
last in a
using
sec.
the scare tactic that the op is in play. You need to really clear all of your lines now as T1.
There we go, Prowlering forward.
Portal closed.
Hermes up towards B long now, though.
Last position is only 8,668, and I'm
DRX.
fucking 7,000.
Spotted.
Yeah, it's a cheeky little shot.
Oh
towards his
my
body.
god,
He's gonna
that's
try and
bad.
Layer all the utility
Holy
towards him, hits
fuck.
the TP, and he's
It's
owned
fine,
one
we've got
towards
time
the
to
A
catch up.
site.
And I've got
Marco,
Durker in my team.
not
Like, I have one of the best
gonna be
IGLs, and
eaten
I'm
by the
still doing
utility, or
shit.
rather, yes, he is. The C's going to be getting him, but the incendiary buys time before they can get in towards the site. Now T1 look to establish a plant.
Pretty much a good foothold over the site established as well,
30
Komodo.
seconds
Oh
left.
my goodness, that was so quick.
You know, Hermes is just saving this operator right now. The rest of the boys try and remove some of these guns from T1's possession.
Yeah. Despite the positioning
Okay,
from
they're not
DRX,
going to
which
win this round.
was
I
pretty
do want to
good,
check who's last.
still completely sussed out
Holy
by T1.
fuck, I'm doing so bad, though.
The experience speaking volumes right now, and spotting freeing up by the shoulder.
115
goes in
points.
for it. What the Marshall headshot.
I mean, Freeing has so many chances.
Ulf,
to just
are
line up
cooked.
where Meteor was
Buzz,
on that line.
Narrate,
He
Jesse
did not
Bash,
budge.
Camo, Vic,
Yeah.
DOS9, Nats, Berserk,
Yeah, T1's not going to have any more of that.
Is
But
that an
now T1,
anti-DFL
the bonus
team?
for DRX not going the way of them, but they
I
will
don't
retain
even
this
know who they
operator, which is going to
IGL'd.
be a necessary
Oh, they've
item.
IGL Jesse Vash.
You
It
would
is
say.
definitely,
When you
it
look
is
at
an
how Izu was
anti-DFL
piloting
team.
that over on the first half. It was paramount to a lot of great opening rounds, and then save situations, finish situations, so you just know how the round is going to end. So we've got a good challenge for Hermie at the moment to continue with his op prowess that he was leading on before last series. Not actually sure if
So they're actually doing
Alex
well.
Gordon did overtake him.
See, now I want to see who's the worst performing team that's trying.
The end. Well,
Who's got the worst team that's trying? It
see.
might be me.
Op's still in play, like you mentioned. Guns being brought back up as well. T1 needing to keep all of this in check.
And it's just immediately getting all of the space over towards Showers with the haunt through the teleporter.
Oh.
Sending Munchkin away towards short, but if you're trying to waltz on through, you need to make sure that the music isn't a countdown for your death here. Freeing on a shoulder spot. The info is here, and this position is too hot.
Yeah, snake bite, get out. Does give T1 quite a bit of space to work off of, though. Hermes, meanwhile, good little jump peek coming out from Stacks. Prowler should confirm it, so the whole team now just being
Can they
cautious
deny it? Probably a bit too
around
slow.
these little corners, around
Live,
these angles,
Munchkin.
coming in to break through
Oh,
lamps, but
I
freeing
don't think
manages
Buzz's
to hold
waylay
his
has actually
ground.
been that
Double
Seems like
kill.
my Ultimate Patman
And
picks
3
cooked
T1
today.
players stopped dead in their tracks.
I mean, they lost Amy
Spam
too,
on
but
towards
yeah,
Izu.
you've got the right
Be
global
very
players.
unfortunate to get out of here. Does good work to get it away with one. But as Stacks can't finish any other opponents as
1
well,
HP.
it starts to become a bit grim for the chances of T1 to protect this spike. And now Freeing is multi-fragging up.
Okay,
Izu
a
has
nice
1
little
HP.
a retake here from
Job is done.
DRX.
The
It was
defense
always a
there.
bit
DRX
fraught there in
find a
terms of getting the
pretty
spike down for
clean
T1.
hold. And you do start to wonder as well, should you as T1 look to play for a little couple
But
extra
now
picks
how's their
before
money?
trying to
It's
force a
good
plant?
enough to buy here, but
Yeah, that probably would
perfect.
have to be hit.
Pac-Man got 19 points in the
I
last
think
one.
you can kind of see why.
Which is 19
the
points in a
coaching staff
loss
of
is kind of
DRX,
insane.
You know, Termi, Argency, I think. Why they didn't call that timeout in the first half.
Timeout.
Oh. Well, there goes T1's.
Okay, T1, take a timeout. Go on, I do want to see. I mean, I recognize some of those names that are on the same points as me there. Right, who do we think? Venusaurus. Who's he? He's IGL'd Aspas. This guy actually might be trying. Aspas Hyunmin Zekken. Double Zeta. Jesse Vash Ordaz. Davai Benji. This is a real team. This has to be a real team. Trying with Jesse Vash isn't trying. There will be people who have more points than me that have Jesse Vash.
In play, so that's why there's going to be a very big importance on removing the op from the equation at the moment. But the real question
But they
is, how
IGL'd
do we
Aspas
do
and have
this?
Zekken.
How are we getting him in a spot of bother with a massive advantage for ourselves?
Especially the composition that you do have. Hyunmin also with Showstopper.
This is a risky spot for your fade.
Right now.
Well, Bane
Yeah.
needs to back out. He had any idea of what was around the corner right here, he would think better of this one. It's good to see that only one member of T1 does destroy that Prowler, but now they're going to just ramp up towards this site immediately. There's Hermes.
Again, the use of this waylay,
Unfortunately,
I
not quite
don't
enough
like
clearing
it.
like you
I
would've
don't think
hoped,
it's very
Komodo.
good at all.
Unfortunately, T1 will have to hang around, especially with the mollies tossed at their feet.
Everyone has relinquished control of this A site
Like,
at the
what
moment
is
DRX,
that?
and unfortunately,
Why is he dashing up top like he's a
opportunity window
raise?
has closed for T1. No fresh air. Swinging on through that one.
Oh.
Meteor finds Marco. Lives to tell the tale healthily.
Not quite the 4-1 that you would know them for, but still leaving Meteor to lurk around.
This is where mid-round calling becomes paramount for both of these teams at the moment. What do you feel like might be coming over towards the A site? What can you do with this wall at the moment as Meteor to allow Munchkin to get in?
Nice.
There goes Hermes. That's how you dispatch the operator. But has Hyunmin, by his lonesome self over at this A site, put himself in the right position? 20 seconds
one
to go.
TP, so
By
he's
the
gotta go
way,
away.
if he finds Munchkin, which he does now,
Impatience from
priority
Munchkin
to
there.
deny
He's
this
gotta know
plant from the rocket
no,
may
he
very
lost.
well just do it, locking them out of the showers and sealing the deal onto stacks.
Down.
Hyunmin looking for 4. And he finds it as well.
Yum yum
I could
4K.
not have said
Okay,
it
upper
better
timeout
myself.
from
Komodo,
T1.
you
They're
are
now on
the
the Nico.
superior
They were in
caster,
position to
but
win
yeah,
that round.
this
I think
entire round
I
just
think
played on
Munchkin
all
played that
thanks to one
pretty
guy,
badly.
Hyunmin.
He's
All
really-
because of his positioning.
Really bailed them out
Maybe
of
he
the situation.
feels
there,
like
to be
he has
completely
to
honest
secure
with
more
you.
space,
When
but you
Hermes
haven't
falls
done
on that
anything on
B-side,
B.
it
Like,
could
your
have been the
players
way in
haven't
which
moved
that
on
you
B for a
crumble
while, so
at the
someone should
moment,
be on
thinking
A.
that we've got no space anymore. That's why it's super important that Hyunmin is just able to showcase, you know, a very concise play, a very smart decision in that moment. Doesn't overplay his hands, knows that time is his friend. And it breaks the economy of T1 here as well, as DRX are looking to equalize.
Perfect opportunity to do so. T1 definitely needing a change up in their game plan.
Okay,
but
they're
not
now on
quite
an
winning
eco.
just
I mean, this
yet,
does feel
unfortunately,
like
this time.
T1 could have won
4-1
this
being
game had they
red.
won a pistol, but they didn't. And their attack side is looking a little fraughty. Again, I don't like their
Just keeping
waylay
an eye
play
on
here. I
timing on a
don't
bunch of
think
this
it
utility
looks
at the
that
moment for
great.
DRX
Like, I think
T1
Buzz,
are going to have to try and
like,
figure out a little
individually
bit
is having
later
an
on.
okay game, but I don't think
Still
his
got
waylay
the
is very good.
sniper for Hermes doing damage, getting on strong lines that DRX are happy to let him hold comfortably. No over rotations, early long information as well that they're happy to give up if they need to, and buy time with single sky smoke deployments to keep refreshing. Of which Marco only has one, so he can pop that down at the right timing and lock you out of hookah yet again.
Trying to go in for an
Oh, they
angle.
got a lot of
Lucky
kills there. Holy.
Sheriff shots landing square on this time.
30 seconds left.
After a round like what we just saw, you wouldn't think that they would drop it like this,
A
but
fatal
lo and
as well.
behold, now you've got Nightfall set into sight.
This is not what the Prophet foretold for DRX at the moment.
Only hits
in
one, though.
A very superior round.
Sudden round, which should have been
Stack's only
DRX's.
5 HP.
They will still push forward though, but now slowly getting
Oh, he
spotted.
doesn't
Stacks
do a
low
great
HP will
job there.
fall. Buzz with convergent paths.
They're expecting it though. Look at the reposition that they start to come out with. Now the pit protects Hermes.
The
Still
way they all missed as
play
well.
for time, perhaps enough.
One enemy
Might do
remaining.
the trick, Buzz. Really low, but he looks to play around with
Oh.
refracts.
Cheeky.
Is that still enough time? Goes back in.
Well played by
Spots
Buzz.
him by the head.
Well, that was quite nice on his way
thrifty
late.
pull out of nowhere. T1 once again extends their lead.
Legitimately, there is no other
Will
agent that can
Seattle
do
easily win the Super Bowl? No way, they will easily win the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is going to end probably about 13-10.
Even as a Yoru, you have that, time to activate. Maybe one could make an argument a chamber could, but do you have the rendezvous at the right location? It's on a dime that Buzz is able to drop that refract in the right spot, and having health, it does not matter. You hit the shot when it's a time pressure moment for freeing. And a thrifty
that could be a crucial win.
for T1.
That could get them over the line.
No equalization on the scoreboard here. DRX, again, have to fight tooth and nail on this defensive side.
Hermes does have the up once more, though, but look at the dive in from Buzz! Absolutely feral onto the site.
The rest of the team, though, going to start to make their way over to the site as well for DRX as the plant starts to go down for stacks. Hermes sending it in.
What a shot.
Denying Izu.
That's still a 3v3.
Just walking through the snake bite as well. Ridiculous. Still, though,
And they will get the spike
in their
down.
hands. T1 will get it down nonetheless.
Hermes goes
ult is
into
not good
dimensional
for me
drift as
to
well,
hear.
so he needs the team to start to
Hopefully
be
he
able to
dodged
back him up. Bane with a seize could
Oh, no,
lock
he
that
didn't.
in. They can try to play for this one as they push Meteor out of the pit. They're trying to laser beam onto him.
Managed to do just a bit, but still
Buzz
Buzz
is
all around the
frying.
corner.
Munchkin, if you could get involved in the round, mate, that'd be
Munchkin's
great.
still alive as well, perhaps undetected.
Does Molly.
Now inside of Bats, but
Doesn't need him. Buzz
behind
popping
is where
off.
Hermes doesn't expect Buzz. A quad kill.
He's got the full bird's eye
Now
view at
DRX
the moment,
timeout.
doesn't he? Multi-frag on multi-frag in those past 2 rounds. Massive moments from the big man in Buzz.
If Munchkin could just get one kill, I would be appreciative.
He has been absent previously. He is certainly making his name known in the server today. Absolutely sensational and sharp.
Both in decisions and in mechanics.
And it becomes real rocky right now for DRX.
Okay, 11-8. That thrifty win might just end this. I need Foot and Lev to win some games, and my VFL will be a lot better. Who do Lev play next?
The economy.
Oh.
Wait, was it Sen they play
Big batch
next?
of Buckies.
Komodo.
It doesn't give confidence, that's for sure. But with how long sometimes
I too could
these
use with
teams
Lev
do
winning that
take in
game,
these
but-
rounds,
Time to jump.
it could thrifty here.
Do I do bone smashing?
Did see T1 pull that
I think I'm like a
off,
fucking
so,
ogre or something. What are
yep.
you talking about?
Hermes is certainly window shopping at the moment. See what he can spot. Yeah, he got it.
Got just the one. Look at the layering from T1. Stacks. Trying to back up his opponents.
It's really important.
At the same time,
Bro doesn't
Meteor,
know. No, I don't.
a little journey of his own.
It's a stupid meme.
Thing for Meteor
I'm
right
fucking
now is
like
he does just need to
I'm
take
too
this
old for
super
memes.
slow, clear
Look,
every
I've had
single
my
ball,
day,
leaving no stone
you know?
unturned, and just
We did the
recognize
Harlem
very
Shake.
dirty for his
We
team.
did the ice bucket
As long as that's
challenge.
communicated, it should be a very easy job done here for
Those were
T1.
my
Even
days.
If you are going towards hookah, you can press.
Although I actually never did the ice bucket
That's
challenge.
exactly what they do.
Oh, it doesn't quite go into the right corner, initially, but at least they still managed to find the trades necessary. So, Bane in with Bandit.
Oh,
Can't quite
Bane.
line up the shot.
Right, Munchkin, can you get a
1v3 now,
fucking kill,
just
please?
lucky.
Can you
It was
stop
that
playing
kill
like
right there for Bane.
pacifist?
Finds that
Come on,
one
this
to
one must
Bandit.
be you.
Maybe a tenable scenario for Freeing to have found this one, but now Munchkin seals
Yes,
the deal.
let's go.
T1, 4 series points to close this.
Did I do the Harlem
to
Shake?
earn their first Pacific
I think we
win
did a school
against DRX.
Harlem Shake, so yes, I think I did participate.
Momentous. If it does
Honestly,
happen
let's
in the
bring back the
upcoming
Harlem
rounds.
Shake. That was a fun time.
Fantastically played all throughout. Buzz stepping up. Would be a painful one to suffer if
Are
you
some of
aren't
you
inside
too
the
young
DRX,
for the
but
Harlem
otherwise,
Shake?
We'll see what this buy can do for the team with blue. Poison orbs being set up for now, but at the same
That's
time,
crazy.
DRX,
That's actually crazy.
no ops, no nothing, just the rifles. Trying to peek around, waiting out the gate crashes once again.
Got to make some really big decisions here as DRX, or maybe you have to cut a couple of
That's
corners.
insane.
No matter which way you think about this one, it is going to be awkward.
Ooh, well, Izu will try to apply some pressure for now at least. Dimensional drift into sight, immediate smokes drawn out, but here come convergent paths as well. Perfectly catches onto one.
Or
Mob going into the
planking,
corner, though,
or
tries to play around, but
what was the other
unfortunately
one?
cannot go turret mode. It's going to be Stacks pushing on
As we
through.
watch the end of the game,
Munchkin as well covering the
Munchkin
back
decides to
ends.
finally start to
That
frag.
leaves Freeing alone and cold. He wants to go out of the smoke, but he
GG.
can't. Spike getting planted as well. He will just take a little peek, but unfortunately that's where
T-bowing, yes, T-bowing. That one not so big in the UK, but yes, I remember because I was an NFL fan. I'll T-bow right now. I mean, most people here won't know what T-bowing is. I still remember. I still remember what T-bowing is. What is that? It's named after an American football player called Tim Tebow, who was fucking dog shit. He was terrible, but somehow just kept winning games. In fact, the Vikings were a team that lost to him. He would just play shit for the whole game and then just turn up at the fucking final quarter, and he was really religious. So like at the very end of the game, he would just turn into God, but like for the rest of the game would just be completely dog shit. And he was extremely religious, so people were like using this as like a sign from God that God must be real because Tim Tebow turns into a good player at the end. And at the end of the game or at the start of the game, he would do this. He was really good at one point. No, he wasn't. He was always shit. He would just randomly win at the end of games. He was good in college? Fucking hell. Anyone can be good in college. That doesn't make you good. I'd be good in college. Right. That's why he was relevant? I mean, partly, but when he started winning with the Broncos, I mean, it got bigger.
The overheat moment, the positioning, what a blunder.
Anonymous Gifter, thanks for the tier 1. To Tebow for president. I don't think that will happen. Oh, and ain't me too. I did mention you for 45 months. TMV, I am America. Well, if you're America... Oh, I can't time you out because you're a mod. Goodbye. I will see you for America. Speaking of Americas, I will see you for Americas.